27 minutes early when it was supposed to be an hour early. But anyway.
Alright, let me go on the Twitch. I need to do my job as a moderator after all.
That's right. Do your job.
Yeah. My free and paid labor.
That's right. It's the only labor I have. The unpaid kind.
Broke as idiot.
Hey, if I ever become a big-time streamer and I can actually pay you a salary, I will. But that has to happen first.
That's so base of you, though. That's so base of you, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'd love to do things if I had infinite money.
It definitely looks like I left it. Whoa. What?
Yeah, what was that
What was
noise?
that sound? What the fuck was that?
That was a creature joining.
That was Shay. Of course.
Oh, someone has a drop-in sound, don't they?
Oh, hey.
Shay, you fucking piece of shit that jumped me so fucking hard.
Listen, I know how to make an entrance, alright?
I'm about to make you have a bombastic exit.
Pissed off the only stream moderator I have.
Alright. So how are things going?
Oh, we're just getting started, honestly.
we just got started. Thanks for the content, by the way. Anything that pisses gamers off on stream is good.
I know, right? You can include that as an end clip or something.
Yeah, just like by the end of the stream, you need to be the first one to exit without warning us and make sure it's like an ear rape fucking sound effect. Just like make all of us just shit ourselves.
What
I've got a whole library of those.
How do you enable the borderless full screen?
I think we need to close our instance and reopen the game.
Why?
Because we both just downloaded it, right?
Yo, I already reopened mine and installed it on my end. I just don't know how to enable it.
Well, I'm gonna try. Gonna relaunch the thing with the new mod, see if that fixes it.
How much do you wanna bait? How much do you wanna bet, Bird, that like the stronghold is going to be like at like 20,000 coordinates in this direction?
It can happen.
I'll just keep fucking flying forward and just see how long it will take.
Especially with how RLCraft likes to mess with our spawning.
Stronghold spawning is way too fucking far away from you. Of course, that is like a bit of a vanilla thing.
Yeah, I know, but that wasn't helping.
Yeah. What button are you looking?
Just die, Laura.
You like...
Alright, Bird, so what's being streamed?
It's still RLCraft.
Alright, real.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like 2, 3 more streams maybe, and we are going to be done with it. It's like, yeah, probably 3 at the very least, with how we go. At best 2, because like
Let's
our
see if I
goal is
see-
to beat the brutal tower.
Oh, sweet. I know a tech for those, actually. Let me just see if I've still got the pack installed.
It's like brutal towers. It's like they're kind of scary. they're kind of fucking scary. It's like I watched another streamer
But the brutal
play
coins.
through the tower. Yeah, it's like I watched another streamer play through it. I don't know, name drop them because they're competition. We hate those. But
I didn't know I had competition. Who am I competing? What am I competing against? Someone who gets like 2 viewers? Like,
but, it's like, it's just like, it seems like there are some parasites, obviously, and then there's like some enemies that just like can kind of like almost instantly kill you, and there are like some basically troll-like rooms where it's like there's just like a bunch of enemies surrounding like a hole that teleports into a fucking nightmare dimension, and all the mobs around that hole have like a vortex modifier, so they just push and pull you around to try to force you into the hole. It's very fucking troll design.
Yeah, do you know how I have probably the best gear currently? Mal witnessed me get my shit rocked essentially by not even one of the stronger parasites. I just got rolled over by a potion effect pretty much.
Oh, you went to
But
the
they did
parasite realm. That was your first mistake.
No, I didn't. This was a surface biome.
Yep,
Yeah.
that they have them in Dregora's pack. Yep.
Oh, I found the wastelands. Like these weren't in marked. I guess I'll mark these. Wasteland skyscraper dog shit. That's how it's going to call this marker. Loki tend to dog shit go inside of this like White House looking building and just like trying to loot it.
I know, right?
Whatever.
It seems like it'd be pretty easy to loot.
By the way, here's a new good bet to bet your points on. Will X actually do the wine farm today on this stream?
Now that you reminded me, I just might.
Proceeds to never do it. Start with it like right fucking now.
Right now.
I'm done with your fucking. Yeah, I'm fucking done with your fucking boon dumpling fucking shiny object syndrome bullshit. Make that fucking wine.
Oh, full screen
How
mode. That's not what I wanted.
How am I supposed to be immersed in gaming if I cannot be an alcoholic in real life and in game?
Yeah, I don't see it even in the mod's configurations itself.
Did you try hitting F11?
That's what I've been hitting.
Oh, well, I don't know. Works for me.
Yeah, no, that's not working for me.
There we
Train.
go. Now
That's
I got
just-
the launch.
That's just regular full screen.
Curse you, Curse Forge.
I'll just play without a cursor, that's fine.
There's also I know there's a...
He's using Curse Forge!
Yeah, how about that? That might be the first problem. But anyway, I was going to say, that I know there's a command line parameter you can pass to 112 that also gives you a borderless window, but I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Looks like a problem for Google.
I'm looking at the control binds to see if there's a button I'm supposed to push.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, for me, it's just I hit F11, works great.
Yeah, but that's normal full screen.
I understand what's happening to you. I'm just telling you what happened to me. It works for me. I don't know why it's not working for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no.
But like I said, the command line parameter is the other way to go. I don't remember what it is. You have to pass something about the window or something. There is a way to make it work.
I am passing by quite a few dragons, and I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I should just start killing them. It's like I want to ignore all of them because they're not green. I want the green dragons. I want to fucking skin them alive.
Why specifically green ones?
Because he wants to skin them
Yeah, that's
alive.
what I'm right now. Yeah,
Why not go with purple?
because do you see what sweater I'm wearing? Do you see the color of it?
Well, that's fair.
There is a lore reason for why I'm choosing a green dragon.
Huh? Now I can't affect the...
Can't affect
There it goes.
the... Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, grayed out the button to at least make the window maximize to the screen. I was stuck with neither full screen nor full window. I'm just like, no! I don't want tiny screen.
So it looks like I'll just be having a skill issue for the duration of the stream.
You're just getting mildly nerfed because you're so overpowered.
Well, I mean, it just means that every time I open the inventory window, I will hit F11 so I can exit out of full screen and then use my inventory.
So dumb every time I do that.
Minor inconvenience.
Well, whatever.
Me contemplating the gun in my closet whenever a mild inconvenience occurs in my life.
Yep.
Okay. Here's another reason why I'm going to target every dragon I need. Because their boards have a bunch of chests, and chest means a chance at a mimic. And a chance at a mimic means a rare bubble. And that's good.
Yeah. I mean, you could also just do the Doom-like dungeons for all the baubles and stuff.
I think some of them drop specifically only from mimics. So, yeah. Whatever has a bunch of chests, which I guess the dungeons do have them, so it's a good option.
Here, you said you were on the way to the stronghold?
I'm doing
Yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to find it.
Yeah, I'm doing the whole Eye of Ender routine myself here.
Yeah.
There we go. Pack is launching.
I sent you a
Heck, it's
wormhole
launching.
request.
Oh, okay, right. 1 second. Accept. Here you are. Okay.
Oh, you're at a dragon den?
Yeah, it's like
Suddenly music.
Oh, hey!
who wording their core right now?
I see some weird generation. It's like a building that it was like a desert building, but it generated really down because there was like a big ravine next to it.
Abyssal building.
Dragon, for the dragon den.
A dragon for the dragon den.
Wow, look at Ixie here flexing his tier fucking infinity dragon. That he got for fucking free, by the way. Did not even deserve it.
I killed a wither for it.
Yeah, and killing a wither is like killing a zombie at this point for you. And I think we need to punish Ixie for being so fucking good at the game. We need to like force him to play something
Oh, that's
that
two
he's
dragons.
shit at.
There's 2 lightning dragons just right next to each other.
Huh.
I need to pull up chat just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, the chat is dead for now. That's fine. Oh, it's the fucking scum shit biome, the fucking red parasite one.
Oh, avoid that one because it makes the server lag.
Uh,
A little bit of lag.
yeah.
Last time
Yeah.
it made your game borderline unplayable. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of dog shit, Stan. Tell them it's okay.
Okay, so what do I at least need my defense to be to catch up to you guys?
For Dragon Armor 21, for Diamond 16.
For dragon armor, it's 24.
We don't really have
Oh,
dragon
24,
stuff.
yeah.
Just target diamond for now. We don't really have dragon stuff anyway.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
Yeah,
they
you
have
don't
like an
dragons.
excess. Yeah, it's like,
We
they
have an
an excess
excessive
of
dragon.
Yeah. It's like, if you don't care about the aesthetics, you can just like go with bronze scales, which we have an extreme excess of.
This one won't give us many scales, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah, this is just a tier 2. Get some blood.
Okay. Nope. Stupid. Stronghold is still somewhere north. Okay. Let's see how fucking far is it.
It's pretty far so far.
Yeah, I'm seeing that you're passing through that fucking scum dog shit biome that I mentioned as well now.
Yeah, the server's definitely taking a hit from it.
Ah, I see. I forgot to launch this via the correct loader. CurseForge does not work, as per usual.
Mm.
I love CurseForge.
By the way, if you don't have the simple storage network mod installed either, then you will not be put on the server either. We did add like the simple storage network mod, and it's not a part of the mod pack usually.
Yeah, if you hadn't added it already. I think that's pinned in the RL Dregora thread thing.
Oh, is that just in the normal the standard pack download from that was in the channel? Because I got it from there.
That's the base. That's Mal's, and then we added storage on top of that. So, like I said, the pins in
Okay.
the RL Dregora thread should have it.
All right, let me just grab that from there.
Yeah, I wonder, was it pinned? Yeah, it's pinned.
Yeah,
Check
there
Yeah,
we go.
pinned in
I
the
did
thread.
pin it. Yeah, I did that at least.
Yeah.
I have a
Well,
tiny
amazing
bit of
because
competence.
I like to bloat the channel a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
plenty of competence.
that's what pins are for. It's for the stuff you need to recall later.
Exactly.
Oh, where are you going, Oh, over there?
Apparently I heal from archery too now. I don't know why. Oh, probably because I have a wither.
Plus, if you're using
Wow,
vampire
this
arrows,
server's
they
lagging.
heal you for a lot. Okay, yeah, I think I'm going way past the preloaded area as well.
Mm.
Just
No,
just
you're not
preload
going
more.
past the preloaded area. The server just really doesn't like the parasite biomes, like the true parasite biomes.
Which is fair enough because it spawns like 7 gajillion enemies.
Yeah.
Lost Cities
Also,
will be so
everything's
fucking dog
moving
shit.
there. It's kind of scary. Oops, I forgot to grab more dragon skills for us.
Yeah, I'm in one of these horrible fleshy biomes, whatever they're called.
Bird, if you're going to be fucking on a boat there, at least have a recall potion on you, like in a hot bar, because if like one person fucking will gank you, you'll melt very quickly. Like,
And
these
because the
things don't fuck
server's
around.
lagging,
Or the server will
Oh,
just crash and ditch me.
yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Last time Mao went there, Mao died, and I wasn't able to even turn Mao into a hostage on my rock. That's how laggy it was.
Hostage on the rock.
Bartender, hostage on the rock place. It's like a fucking cocktail name.
Hostage
Is that
on the
another
rocks.
lightning dragon? What's up with this area? These are supposed to be rare. Now they're going to be in our inventory system.
It's supposed to be rare. Now it's in our inventory. Alright.
Okay, I actually like this bit a bit, but it's like, okay, so if hostage on the rocks was a real cocktail, what would it consist of? What kind of like ingredient for an alcoholic or non-alcoholic cocktail would be associated with hostages?
Probably that type of drinks that give people Stockholm syndrome, where they say it's good, but it's really not good.
Go
Like
for like,
Fireball.
go for like
Random?
some cherry juice and ginger. That's a fun one.
Berry juice and ginger. That sounds alright.
So where did you guys go?
I'm trying to find a stronghold. I think Mal's also possibly doing that.
Yeah, I'm crossing the ocean and there's like 2 battle towers close to each other. Not brutal ones, battle towers, like normal ones.
Alright, so which directions did you guys head so I can go in a different one? Maximize our search speed.
Well, roughly northwest
North.
for me. North, sort of northwest. North by
I guess
northwest.
I'm heading
guess.
Yeah.
south.
Sure, I mean, if you manage to find one south, that would be great. Because north, it seems like, it's like, the eyes really insist on me going north, despite being clearly way too far away.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty far.
Well, let's see. There was a lot of exploration north and south, so west or east would probably be a better go. I'll head west.
Is this cheating I'm seeing? 1 second. My game just gave me a bunch of errors, so I'm gonna restart it real quick.
Hooray! Software!
Fantastic.
I fucking love gaming. I love my game fucking crushing every 5 seconds. Resolving issues is like 90% of the gameplay. That's the fun part.
Yep, it's just how it goes.
The life of modding.
Is it-
Woohoo!
Yeah, literally how I play Fallout New Vegas is I spend 3 days installing mods and then tweaking them and managing all the crashes, making sure it's as stable as possible. Then
And
I
then spending
play
endless
the mod
3
back.
hours.
Yeah, then I play for like half an hour and I'll be like, okay, I'm
Oh.
done.
I found one of your
That is-
graves. You got a deluxe backpack next to it.
Oh, nice.
Why do you just have a random grave out in the middle of nowhere? This is actually a beautiful spot right here. It's so verdant. It's green.
So virulent.
I think I used the right word there.
No, I think you did. It's
Verdant,
not a
but
common
yeah.
word. Yeah, it's maybe pronounced a little funny, but
I might have. Yeah. Close enough.
it's not a common
Yeah.
word, so I don't use it anyway. I only know it because of Starbound and some of the mods we have.
Me too.
There you go.
Sometimes I want to
What's
like
that from?
expand my vocabulary, but by like reading literature and just like going on the state hours and just like seeing what kind of words there are for the different meanings. But then it's like, I know how people on the internet behave whenever you don't use straight up baby words. They'll be like fucking, oh, you're so fucking pretentious. You're such a smart ass. Like fucking kill yourself. Speak like a normal person. Like, okay, sorry for being educated.
Yes. My
Then
problem
you
is
just use
usually,
like a fucking nobleman's eyebrow raise and then laugh at them
yeah.
It's like
because that's
people just,
funny.
like, whenever you say anything even mildly like educated or intelligent, someone like immediately goes like, actually, fucking nerd emoji. Like, I'm going to make you eat your own fingers.
Alright, sorry me knowing how to talk insults you.
Yeah.
So I guess I just found the semblances of like the first base that was had
yeah?
in this server.
Yeah?
It's a dirt hut with a furnace inside.
Oh, hold on, my phone booped.
With some throwing axes.
Yeah,
Ow, I
they-
just hit myself with the throwing axe.
Somebody tore down the old house at some point.
It's not even torn down. It's still here. The whole thing's here. It's a stack of gravel.
It used to have design. It used to have a glass roof and stuff, I think.
Oh.
It had style at one time. I mean, it was our initial base. It was in the desert, so it was very annoying.
Oh, this is not a desert. This is a Mao's dirt hut in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, maybe you found one of our really old ones then. I mean, we did
Yeah,
have a few
I'm working on
bad
that.
starts early on.
We had like one amazing start, but because it was late in the day, we did not manage to settle in before the night came, and then we got fucked.
I actually had a fairly amazing start. I spawned in a pre-generated house with commodities and a nymph.
Oh damn!
But
You
of
fucking
course,
headed.
me being who knows how far away from everyone else, I was kind of pushed to abandon it anyway.
Hmm.
It's so sad.
I at least was able
Sorry if you
to.
just heard a bunch of like hitting noises. My cat just jumped onto my desk.
Dubious creature.
I'm too scared.
Cats are scary.
I am cat. I can vouch for that.
Because of how laggy the server is, I am no longer able to dash.
Damn.
Yeah, it's probably not helping that I'm out. I think I'm out in the outer regions over here. I'm just trying to find the stupid
Oh.
stronghold.
Not at all, actually. I'm pretty sure the region is so big where you could go that's pre-generated already. By the time you're leaving it, it would be like an hour later, without the fastest mounts in the game.
I found a mysterious wooden structure. It looks like it was supposed to be a bridge.
It's also possible.
The legendary bridge structure. Gamers worship it like a god.
PewDiePie bridge.
Ooh, a tower.
Only real gamers understand.
You guys lost me. I guess I'm not a real gamer.
No, that's probably for the best, honestly.
I can give you context just in DMs. I don't think I should explain it live.
No, not a good idea to explain live. Really not a good idea to explain live.
Yeah. Let me quote what PewDiePie said live on stream.
Bird, isn't that just great? I come back to the streams for one day and I'm immediately getting you canceled.
Mal keeps threatening that too, honestly.
See, it's funny to threaten it, but it's not funny if I actually do it, because it's like,
Yeah,
I
would
like
be
pretending that I'm a dickhead, but I don't like being one.
The only circumstances I do that is if someone asks me to do it for the funny.
Hey, I found more of those ancient remnants. These are supposed to be power line towers.
Power line towers.
Oh, if you follow those,
realizing
you'll find a
now
Parasite City.
I have that one specific buff that prevents you solely from dashing. That would be why I can't dash.
Oh. Well, I mean, there's definitely lag where I'm standing in any case, but yes.
Alright, so where the heck are you all?
I
Far in the middle
remember
of
was.
nowhere. I
Maybe
found
I
some
should
sort
check
of
my
like
coordinates.
underground
Yeah.
elevator system.
I'm gonna
Okay,
try following
so-
what used to be power lines. I wonder if it'll lead me to the old cities.
You don't want to go there, but yeah, definitely good to find one though.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least mark it.
Fucking mermaids.
Mermaids.
Do you know who
You're
you're
not a
dealing
mermaid.
with? I will mermaid. I will fucking skin it alive.
Hey, I found green goo.
You skin mermaids or descale
so
them?
awesome when I get inflicted
Oh,
with a
yeah.
You gotta do a mix. You gotta do a mix of both. It's like a half and half.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
It depends on which part you want.
I fell in a hole.
Part you want, yeah. What, top or bottom half? Yeah,
Is
it's like...
Yeah,
See,
it's
this guy
like-
gets it.
It's a multifaceted market, because like when you kill a mermaid, it's like one half can be put on a black market for like illegal organ donations, and the other one could be going on a fish market.
Yeah.
I see you've put a lot of thought into this.
It's a side business.
Yeah.
Just it's like with the way my brain works, I put a lot of thought into something that I thought of for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, me too.
It's like I already developed the entire universe where that is actual lore. I am already writing a book as we speak. It's on
The
my
real
head.
Do you
thought
think
where-
they
actually
do the
write
same
it.
thing they do with sharks, where they make like shark fin soup, where it's absolutely nothing but just the texture of the fin? Because you get nothing from the fin. It's just texture.
I never had it, so I don't know
Did they
anything
do that
about
with the mermaids?
it. Possibly.
Do you
Mermaid
think
ass soup.
hair used in some very special way? Do you think mermaid hair has like some kind of magical properties? Like, I don't know, do you like
Interesting.
Do you braid it into something?
I found a lava moat. I'm gonna see where it leads.
Well, I've been turned around by my little eye journey here, so I must be getting closer.
I
I
also
know, like,
forgot to
making-
bring food.
I'm currently making up a magical item for tabletop gaming that is basically a ball, but use mermaid hair as a string.
Mermaid hair.
What's the benefit?
Maybe your arrows can easily pass through water and they never slow down. It's like through water, like
or you
it's
can
there.
make it so you get extra persuasion when you shoot the bow at someone.
Yeah.
Or well, no, that's a
So-
siren, not a mermaid.
Yeah, it's like. Wait, 1 second. Are these sirens or mermaids?
There's sirens in game. There are
Yeah,
no mermaids.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So this entire time it was sirens. To be fair, sirens seem to be cosplaying as a mermaid anyway, so close enough.
Yeah.
You mean like the kobolds that are rats?
Yeah.
Hey, the ashen kobolds look like kobolds.
True.
Yeah, I saw a couple variants of the kobolds. Some of them do look more like we're used to.
The kobolds that you're used to.
Like me.
The kobolds that they use.
Hey.
Hang on a second. Let me become real.
Ooh, could become real.
Don't become too real or you start bleeding out of your eyes.
Oh, you know, you were mentioning the competitor. Shay was the competitor all along.
Oh no. Sorry, Shay, they have to kill you now.
Okay, hang on. Anyways, peep this. I've become real.
I'll peep in a moment. I'm fighting a mimic right now.
I gotta be close to this thing. Let me get off this rock.
Are you trying to find the
Oh, you
stronghold?
can become real.
Yeah,
I'm real.
you are real. I'm dancing around where I think
hell
the
yeah.
stronghold is. I think I gotta be close because I keep changing directions.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at you
stronghold
with a-
suffering.
Look at you with like a 3D VTuber. You're so goddamn cool.
Thank
That
you.
does look like that does look like a pretty nice model. I like the shader on it.
Thank you. What a friend designed it for me, and I like super appreciate that he did it.
For free?
Actually, yeah, it was like super nice.
Very big.
If we had any advertisements, I would absolutely be shilling them right now.
But you didn't give
You
any
shill.
useful information. You didn't really shill.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah,
You
you
gotta
need to
get-
name drop them. Give us their address, their real name, so
No.
we know exactly who.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
do.
Completely doxed them.
Alright. Exactly. Full name, location, database. Here we go.
See, I want to get up and get a drink, but there's a cat just resting in my lap. I can't.
Ugh. Imprisonment.
It's the law.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah,
how.
it's the law. You cannot get up.
Oh, man.
That's why, as a professional gamer, you should always have a bottle of water near you and a bucket under you.
Some shit from a South Park episode right there.
Yeah, it's really just like the World of Warcraft episode, just the shit bucket. I remember when World of Warcraft was like the thing that everyone fucking talked about, and I was like too poor to actually like play it. And then when
Oh,
I
I
did play
can't.
it,
I'm gonna be so honest. I cannot stand subscription-based service like games.
Yeah.
I cannot
It's-
bring myself to play any of those.
it's like I will say that like when I did manage to finally buy World of Warcraft and try it out, it feels like the worst waste of money I've ever had. It's like I bought it at the wrong time. Like it was past its fucking prime. It was fucking dog shit.
There was no right time to start playing.
It's like it
Oh,
had
the answer is don't.
Precisely.
it had its it had its classic era, but it's like you still had like this sense of community and exploration and all that stuff, right? It's like you had to be there kind of situation, right? But at the time I joined the fucking bandwagon, basically, like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago or something like that. It was already fucking Jover. It was just like it's like everything was basically automated. You did not need to like seek people to go on dungeons with you. It's like it was literally like fucking matchmaking. It's like it just would match you with random people on command. You did not even need to go to the dungeon. It would just teleport you to it. It's like
What is this?
well, they just like they Gen Zinified the fucking World of Warcraft, where it's like you don't really need to fucking walk to get anything done.
Gen Z World
like-
of Warcraft.
Yeah, it's like the only fun part that it's like the only thing I enjoyed doing in it while I still played it was ruining the fucking auction. I was just like buy out a bunch of resources with my money and then like sell them at a higher price and do that repeatedly with as many resources as I can.
That's just marketing. That's just you're just marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I found the pixies that I wanted to find this whole time. I found them.
I was exploring a nice mine shaft, and now it ran into a flesh cave.
Yeah. Oh.
Juicy.
Oh, there are terrible things everywhere.
There are terrible things everywhere.
Gross.
Hey, here, cat.
Alright.
Dubious creature.
Alright.
My cat in the background. My second cat. Actually.
Another thing to mention is that there is one thing I'll mention is that there is like a nice dungeon near the pixie village. So if someone wants to walk out towards me and clear it out, that would be cool.
Now we're
I'm down to
seeking
come
assistance.
as long as I can figure out where you are.
I am probably
I-
as far from you as possible.
You could probably get wormhole potions out of our storage.
Ah, true.
I forgot to grab those
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, so everyone, if you if you don't have one of those cool remotes yet, you probably should get one.
I think I just realized why the parasite biomes are so laggy. Whenever you're generating them, it's actively going through a bunch of block updates, growing things in
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Underground too. Ah.
It is
Well-
horrifying.
I
That's
discovered the Jabberwock.
So you're saying to support Minecraft, I need to have like a supercomputer server.
Yep.
Thing's already a Ryzen 5.
I mean,
Now you gotta get that Ryzen
Bird.
17 now.
Bird, with the recent layoffs in the government positions, maybe you could like be hired as a IT guy at NASA or something like that, and then you can get one of their computers to host a Minecraft server.
Oh, I'm just gonna scavenge the remains of the U.S. government. Okay.
I mean, looks like that's what we're gonna have to do soon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, might as well get a head start on that. Like,
Yeah.
become a prepper. Well, you,
Oh,
well,
sure.
You can.
They're just throwing people away while I throw equipment away. Sure, I'll take it. Give me some government grade computers. Let's do it.
Right?
I mean,
I feel bad
Yeah,
for
it's
these
like-
poor villagers. They're living in this biome.
Well, there's your problem.
Villagers have a problem. It sounds like.
Yeah, they're going to die to the plague.
I mean, to be fair, that's entirely their own fault for building there.
True.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah,
they chose this life.
Exactly. It's not your problem.
It's like,
Just walk away.
it's like it's not that
I'm gonna
hard. Just
walk
like
away after
sell
the
your
movie.
house and move. Just sell your house and move.
They can't even sell this. They're gonna be assimilated.
Who was it? Was it like Ben Shapiro who basically said like, hey, if you're afraid that your house will get flooded by a tsunami, just sell your house. And it's like, and who are we going to be fucking
What?
selling the house to? Fucking Aquaman?
I mean, listen, I'm down for the underwater house as long as it remains stable.
Well, sure.
They see
Not
that's
a
the problem.
village. Oddly enough. What is that? Ow. It doesn't like me.
Sounds pretty angry.
I really don't appreciate the fact that they make the bio blocks sound alive when you're mining them.
Yep.
It sounds like somebody smacking their lips in my ear.
Yummers. Have you
Do
done
not
like
appreciate
mukbang
that.
ASMR?
Well, I now have Aetherwave charges, whatever those are worth.
By the way, speaking of like mukbang, thing. You need to like build to enjoy listening to someone like doing ASMR mouth noises while eating. I think that is like the most
I don't
disgusting
understand
sound
that.
ever.
I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, it's like
I
the
do
most
not
disgusting
either.
fucking sound ever.
Anyways, I got water, food, and binges and stuff, so I'm gonna find a wormhole potion to get over to you. So
Where are
we get
more of these
power.
things spawning?
Yeah, we got cool storage, so you should find everything you need in there.
Feel free to take a bunch of the excess gear in there too. And
Oh,
you
yeah, I
just
got
have to
myself some
just drop
stuff.
bronze tools. Yeah.
Ow.
The
I
only
get the-
downside of Ambrosia is that it doesn't stack.
Who am I warping to help with this?
Mao, I think.
Literally,
To me.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but what's
Yeah.
your username? It doesn't match.
Oh, fecal
Fecal
gambit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sake. Fucking fecalfunny.com over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Premium funnies.
Premium
Download
funnies.
for free, no virus.
Whoa, whoa, angry sheep. What is going on here?
Oh yeah, they attack you if you attack them. Just a little RLCraft for you.
All right, I think my only issue is that I just need some light.
I think we have potions of night vision in our storage. 1 second, let me check. Yeah, we have 3. You can use them.
Oh, alright. I can't access the storage from here.
Oh.
Yeah, Shaper doesn't have a remote.
When you're remoted.
Oh yeah, I don't have a remote. At least I have a different storage mod.
Make sure you bind it.
Here. I dropped their control. They should be underneath.
Thank you.
Okay. Actually, 1 second. Can I make you a ring that just gives you night? 1 second.
Might be able to.
Yeah.
Also,
because
why do you
remote-
why do you got Schrodinger's health bar going on where it's like rapidly scaling from 20 to 46?
Everyone
yeah.
mentions this. Don't
Yeah, we don't know.
ignore it. Don't fucking mind it. It's fine.
Schrodinger's health bar.
The server is occasionally throwing a message that says it can't heal him to whatever health it's trying to, so it keeps backing him off. I don't know why it's happening though. But the server's
That's
actually
so
crying
weird.
about it. It's like cannot heal to max health, Mao or whatever, fecal gambit, and it's like it keeps spinning him around. It's like he's always close to max health but never quite there. That seems to be what's happening.
That is... this staircase is so fucking massive that I cannot see the fucking bottom or top of it.
Yeah, oh my god.
I was falling for like solid 5 seconds.
Yeah, I gotta walk down. I don't fall damage resistance.
Oh,
I will
a
explode.
blind silverfish.
It withered away. It's so sad.
It withered
sad.
away because I stabbed it with my sword.
So sad.
Oh my god, you're right. What the heck? What is this staircase? Ancient staircase.
You're like more than halfway there.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Damn. Down to the
Is it
abyss.
more
Oh,
staircase than our staircase?
much more.
There's like
I wanna
there's like
see-
fucking payload. It's like payload higher tower.
Actually, unironically.
It is how like that map became like so fucking popular with the community service. It's just like it's high tower, but it's like so fucking massive, probably the highest fucking tallness you can
Whoa.
make a map. And people were like,
Ah,
"Wow,
right.
this is the best fucking gameplay ever."
And then you jump from the top of that and hit someone with the force of 1,000 suns.
Yeah,
The trolls are reflecting.
exactly.
Oh, that's an Argus.
Why could not I shoot arrow? Oh, it's because I don't have any arrows. 1 second. Vampire arrow. There we go. Give me a stack.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
we got the sludge pits over here.
Now, very controversial opinion, but doing Ligonite dungeons is better experience of MMO dungeon delving than playing dungeons in World of Warcraft.
Honestly, no. Correct. You see, because it's not the same fucking thing every single time.
True. It's like it is
Not
at
that
least
I've played
somewhat
that.
randomly generated.
Okay.
Complaining what we
Oh
should play
god,
next.
this is inside of a parasite biome. There's shamblers.
I mean, Chandlers are fine. They're not like they're not
They're
actually
fine,
like
but they're
fucking
scary.
Yeah. It's like okay,
I'm just
so
surprised I can still kill them in one hit.
I'm curious. So me and Nix tried out Noita in multiplayer and it seemed to work fine.
Uh-huh.
Is anyone else
Oh,
willing to
Noita
try it out at some point?
that seems fun. That seems absolutely chaotic, but fun. Just don't expect you to not drop a nuke on someone at least once.
I
pretty
already
funny.
know that like I already know what kind of spells do friendly fire just by their nature. I deliberately use
yep.
only those spells.
Listen, Giga Black Hole, all I'm saying.
You
The
know the
greatest thing
fun doing
is,
the
when you die, whatever wands you have will be used against your allies.
Oh, you spoiled it! You spoiled the funny part. Okay,
I had
guess I
to.
may as well. Yeah, I guess we may as well elaborate. Basically, when you die, you get possessed by a ghost, and so you need to kill your ghost to revive you. So you can't get revived instantly. Yeah. Okay. Eminem T subculture bot hi and bye fucking die.
Oh, did you get a bot?
Yeah, we get like 1 or 2 every stream.
Oh, Sam.
They want to sell me
I feel like that's the
subscribers.
norm. Imagine it's like a fucking. Imagine it's like a Twitch plant where it's like, the moment you like agree to one of these deals, it's like your account gets banned because it actually is one of the developers. They're like trying to bait you.
I mean, it could be that.
I wouldn't be surprised if accepting any of those gets you like on like a blacklist. Like that's expected.
Oh, it's Princess.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess we get a pet. Do you want a pet? Do you want a
Ooh.
nymph as a pet?
That actually works pretty perfectly, honestly.
Let's see what kind of gacha you unbox.
Alright.
Will be a 10 will be a 10-star average fucking anime girl with a big tits.
Boop.
Bird, you didn't get rid of the
Nice.
sticky modifier.
You got the good neck.
Goblin.
W.
I just had my weapon stolen. I got it
No.
back.
Let me actually-
It was very scary.
Let me actually summon one of my pets as well. Actually, multiple of them.
Nice.
Holy shit,
There
this
you
is
go.
a forever staircase. For what purpose?
That's what I'm
One,
saying.
One pardon. Okay.
Oh, more staircase
way-
down over here. Oh wait, there's another Metal Gear staircase over here.
Jesus.
It's not that big. It's fine.
What does the tool belt do?
It belts jewels.
If you equip it in your bubbles, you hold R and it brings up like a circular UI and you can like put tools in there. It's
Oh.
like another way to
Think
store
of
your
it like a
tools.
backpack, but just for your tools.
And it's like way more convenient to use.
I'm using it
And-
the inconvenient way by having it on my hotbar and using it like just a little satchel that I can open up. Because I'm using something in my waist bottle right
I was hoping it would give us more equip slots for our bubbles.
No, sadly. Okay, I'm sorry, Simba, but there's a can in the mini fridge calling my name and I need it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for having me for a bit, but I gotta run now.
Well, it's fun having you for the brief moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so Shay is also a streamer.
Shay just started streaming, yeah. Kind of like me, did it before doing it again.
Okay. It's like a chain reaction where it's like one person motivates the other to do a thing, and then that person is motivated by that person.
I have no idea if I had anything to do with Shay's decision, but yes, that does happen sometimes.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the timeline. We ran out of storage again.
Nothing
I
like
cannot put
Fago's
anything.
delicious cola.
Eh.
This stream is not sponsored.
Sponsored by
Unfortunately.
Fago, of all things.
That
In
actually
fact, this
pretty dope.
Twitch is looking for sponsors. Please, we need money. Please sponsor us.
Look, there you go. You can rest your head on my elbow again.
I am throwing out a bunch of useless bullshit out of our storage, which is going to need like singular non-stackable items.
Oh, I forgot to do that the other day.
How dare you?
By the way, whoever is at the base, if there is anyone at the base,
Yeah.
can you like melt all the diamond head and wolf armor we have? Just melt all the diamond head and wolf armor. Just drop it into the furnace.
I was actually about to make a furnace system. I'm gonna
By the way, hey, you purple fuck with a hole for a brain. What about that fucking
I-
wine farm?
Yeah, oh wait,
yeah.
who are you
No, I'll
talking
get to
to?
that. I'll get to that. Yeah.
What about other pet armors? Do we care about those?
Golden ones could be smelted as well. The iron or chain ones, throw them out. We still have stone tools in here? Why?
Because we're lazy.
Yeah, this storage is looking like my fucking living room right now.
Ouch.
It's not that fucking bad, but it's funny to be that self-deprecating. It's like I'm not Asmon gold level, so I'm kept.
Ow, Jesus.
I just like the ambiguity. It's like, well, was it the game storage is bad or is your living room bad? Like, which is the worst thing?
I've been doing it.
Where is Fan, by the way? I've seen him online.
He had to do
they-
something else instead.
Yeah, they just
Okay.
did step out of the stream.
He chose host before bros.
Something like that.
Wait, his host is right here. He did not even choose host. He abandoned both bros and the host.
Well, you did say hose. Hose plural suggests there could be more.
They are kinda open, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just how many balls do we have? Oh, we have way too fucking much.
Alright. I have an idea. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to make it so we have an automatic smelter of like this useless gear. Gonna connect it to the storage. It's gonna be an elaborate Ruby Goldberg machine that slowly dents the weapon.
Did you
as
just
soon
say
as you put
Ruby
it in the
Goldberg?
storage. Is that the right name?
No, it's
just Rube. Yeah.
Oh.
Yarub.
Also, I forgot to mention, but I did some testing in my other world for the backpacks. The only ones I've seen that have function are Magma Cube, Squid, and Dragon.
Okay.
And
The library, the bookshelf one also works. Its function works.
what's function when you're saying
It's supposed to
function?
count as multiple bookshelves.
It does count as multiple
They
shelves.
have bonus abilities.
Yeah, I was starting to gather. I guess like bookshelf.
Okay, well, you may have tested with the normal enchanting table. I tested with the advanced one to see if it would work with that.
I
but
did
it
test
did
it with
not.
the advanced one and it does work.
Huh. Weird. Maybe I'm just stupid.
Oh.
I don't know. Because I placed a bunch of them and it wasn't doing anything.
Oh. Maybe I got lucky. Holy crap, we have a lot of bronze scales.
Yeah, literally everyone can make themselves bronze fucking dragon armor, and it's
And
like,
reforge it to be
the-
cool.
yeah,
Okay, so you want to smelt the golden pet armor?
yeah, golden and diamond, and wolf armor as well. Pet and wolf armors, diamond and gold, those are smeltable. I'm throwing
No.
out everything
Are
that
you
is like
kidding
made
me?
out of.
You don't care about the iron pet armor?
No, it's like we have 192 iron blocks and we have over 1,000 ingots of iron. We don't care about anything iron.
Gotcha.
That's
I'm
why I'm
tired
throwing
of
out all
these-
the iron tools.
I got curious and I put on a hat and now it's bound to my head.
It's bound to your head.
Uh,
I can't take it off.
It has curse of binding.
But it
Uh-oh.
doesn't say it has it. I thought it says scale hat of invisibility, and its tooltip is makes you wonder what would be invisible. It's made of that bookworm material, and I was like, oh, surely it wouldn't be one of those trickster armors where it's like, oh, we won't bind to your body, and then it did bind.
Do you need me to help you take it off?
No,
Well, that
I'll find
sounds
a
weird.
clip somewhere.
good.
So, do you need any help taking your armor off? I'm available.
Well, usually the only solution to removing curse of binding is just dying.
One second. How much curse break vials do we have? We have 7 potions of curse break. I think if you sip one of those, it will remove the curse.
Yeah?
Okay, I threw out everything that is made out of copper, bronze, and iron.
Awesome.
Dang, we've got a lot of wolf armor.
Oh yeah, I threw out like 32 wolf armors that are made out of iron.
You are correct. Curse break does help. I did not have to kill myself.
I mean, you can still do that if you want.
I offered to help.
Eh,
It's still an option.
I can come
Yeah.
later on.
Alright. Let's see.
Why furnace
I
don't
like
work?
when you like. I like it when you kill like multiple ghouls in one strike, and it's like when they die, all their death sounds overlay on top of each other. It sounds like a phaser effect.
Oh, I love phaser. Alright, so we have 228 slots available.
Great.
I'm working on it.
Alright, my barrel full of the wine stuff. Allow me to wine stuff.
Oh, do you still have that tutorial video I sent you on how to make the fucking barbarian great farm? We don't have wild berries in our inventory, but we have wild berry bushes, so we probably should plant those. So we can... And yeah, actually, yeah, it's like you don't even need the wild berry itself. You just need the bush of like wild berry to make a farm. Okay.
Yeah.
I probably will need to set a fucking timer just to like every 10 minutes like work with the farm.
No, I'm about to get started on it. It'll be done before you know it. Hold on, I gotta-
I know how the DHD process works. It's like I don't need to fucking just keep pressuring you until you go into panic mode and then you fucking finish it in 10 minutes. And then you burn out and you don't ever want to do anything again for a week.
Real.
It's the way to be.
You see, you can't get burnt out if you're already burnt out.
And as people with ADHD are always burnt out because we keep overthinking everything.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like in Taoism, the best fucking advice that I ever got from that fucking philosophy is stop fucking thinking.
Stop fucking thinking.
Yeah, it's just like,
Stop thinking. Become tool.
yeah, it's just literally just one of the chapters just straight up tells you stop thinking and end your problems. It's like either just like most of the problems like come from the mind.
You should
Obviously,
cease brain
easier
function now.
Obviously easier said than done, but it's still like it's a very good advice. It's like in some stressful moments it actually did help. Where it's like, wait, I'm stressing about stuff just because I keep fucking thinking about it, but it's like there's no utility to that, so I'll just stop thinking about it.
It's like this one
And then
thing
I
I
feel so
saw
much better.
someone post. Is it a problem? Yes or no? Can you do something about it? Yes, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Or, if the problem is no, don't worry about it. Because if there's no problem, there's nothing to worry about. If there is a problem but you can't do anything about it, worrying about it is a waste of effort. If you can do something about it, then it means a solution can come, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's purely logical kind of way of thinking. It's like I really need to like keep doing that more frequently. Where it's like just think in a way that is practical. If there's no point in thinking about something, then don't think about it. Thinking should be relegated to things that matter and require thinking. The other way I like thinking about it is like your brain is like a motherboard, a CPU, and a RAM stick all crammed into one fucking thing. And they have like limited energy, we're like on a battery, and then we need to sleep to recharge. We have limited space in our CPU for how many things we can like think about at the same time. We have limited short-term memory, like RAM, and to turn that into proper memories, it's like you need to keep applying the same information repeatedly. So the best way to optimize like healthy mind and like memorizing things that actually matter is like close processes in your head that don't matter. Those things you think about, the more resources you can really get to things that are important.
So we're just throwing away the iron and chain wolf armor?
Yeah. Imagine using chain armor.
Average paper armor user.
That was the fastest creeper I've ever seen.
Alright, so what do we do to throw things away? You threw it away.
Lava, cactus, fire, ground.
You can just
Don't
drop
pick
stuff on
them
the
up
floor
again.
until they spawn. Yeah.
Then I shall throw at power 6.
Assume in the right
Let's
place.
see if I can. Let's see if I can tame another epi one because there's an epi on spawner. If I'll find an uncommon one, something in time, I'll try to tame it.
Hell yeah.
There.
Those are the cool bats, right?
Yeah. I already tamed an Azure one, like a couple of sessions ago. So I already have one of the cool ones. But I wonder if I
They have
can
now
take
all
more.
been hooked into the stratosphere.
It just sucks that they count as beasts and we don't have one body part that is required to make a beast saddle.
A pea saddle.
A beast saddle. I'm not. I there. It's like there is technically a saddle for like insectoid kind of character, so I think you could probably put a saddle on a bee as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Saddle up your
Okay.
bees.
How else are you gonna get to work?
I forgot what I was doing.
Hey. Hey, whoever's at the base, can you cook some pinky meat?
Took some what?
Cook some pinky meat. I need a pinky meat, but it needs to be cooked.
Yeah,
You
pinky
don't have
demon,
alcohol.
like pinky meat.
Yeah.
There's one in the storage already, but I can do more.
Yeah. Just cook a bunch of it and put the cooked ones back into the storage so I can make tweets. Because I got one uncommon MP on, it's a russet. And I was like, I just came up like a bit short on the tweets. So it's like, it's friendly towards me, but it's not tamed.
There's one in the storage already. I've got another stack in the furnace right now.
Okay. Okay, one of the mimics dropped a pretty good trinket. Antidote Vessel. When born, reduces the maximum duration and amplifier of negative effects. So negative effects just like are super cocked for me, which is great. Fuck witches. Witches, more like bitches. So predictable.
Somebody.
Only the best quality of comedy from the man who will name himself Fickle Gambit.
Why is there a stone on the floor?
What?
There was a rock on the floor. I ate it already.
Average coupled with like 0 with rock.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just a compulsive need.
A compulsive need.
I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
I need it! Alright, how's the pinky meat going?
There's 39 cooked right now.
Okay, put it into the storage, it should be enough.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. Thank you. There we go. And that is another bat that now belongs to me. Fucking love log between games. before I fucking winded them, I want to crush their fucking souls.
Mud everywhere, I hate the mud.
What you gonna do about it?
Cry.
Yeah.
Maybe even shit my pants.
Epic fail.
Is this where it wants me to be? Hmm. Yeah, it's gotta be here. Alright.
You found the stronghold?
Well, I got to the point where the eyes keep putting me to the same place, so it must be here. I haven't found it officially yet.
And to dig straight down.
Pretty much.
I'm trying to remember something. It's like I remember like having like a weird memory of like older versions of RLCraft. I think at some point, on a low chance, you could like encounter a wither spawner, like straight up a spawner that just like spawns withers.
That sounds
That
fun.
sounds awesome.
That sounds useful.
Yeah.
Because if we can kill them easily enough, then, you know, free nether stars.
Yeah.
Hey, that was what I was doing the other day. Telling them like candy.
That means we could get some beacons established now.
Ooh.
Oh, you are
could.
correct. That is something we can do. I noticed that the observer isn't doing the observer thing, and it's not.
The observer isn't observing.
Yeah. What's wrong? Why are you not doing the redstone? Or is it doing it and I'm not noticing it because I have shaders on? Hold on.
Alright, well in that case, I can get to work on beacons. How many nether stars do we have? 3. Okay, that can give us 3 buffs to start with.
And there should be plenty of diamond blocks you can use.
Technically, we could also just use iron.
We
The
could,
block
but why not
itself... I don't know if we'll need the diamonds for other things. Oh, the beacons are also used for waystones. Well, the nether stars.
Yeah, yeah. But we already have a few waystones in storage, so.
Oh, we do? Alright then.
Also, I mined 7 stacks of diamonds within an hour, so really don't. It doesn't matter. Just use the diamonds.
It doesn't matter. None of it matters.
Now, I think your winemaker doesn't work in this version.
It should. It should fucking work because I made it myself on the same version.
Okay, what am I doing wrong with the observer then? The observer isn't doing the redstone clock that it needs.
The observer isn't
Are
observing.
you?
Oh
are
wait,
you
actually I'm a
absolutely-
redstone. What are we doing? Oh no,
Yeah, link the tutorial to Blood, I guess. See if he can identify the problem.
Why do I have to do it? Because I have to do it in a few minutes anyways.
Yeah.
Alright,
it's
so
like,
what do we have right here?
I'm sending
Yeah,
it
it's
to
good.
you, and I'll...
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a very specific like vine farm design. That's like very very like portable and very quick, and requires like a bit of redstone stuff.
Here. I'll go get the beacon put together, and then I can check that out for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a barrel downstairs in the room where it's supposed to be with all the items.
Alright, where are we gonna put the beacon, by the way?
Put it on the roof in the most ugly way possible. See what V's reaction.
The most ugly way possible.
Make it float above the
Make it-
house.
Yeah, just make it like jut out the side of the house.
There.
It'll look great, trust me.
It's just like the direction that it must be the ugliest possible way.
I can do that.
That's probably the
Yeah.
funnest prompt you can get for doing anything. Like, hey, can you do this in the worst way possible, please?
Please. Fuck it up.
Absolutely.
Yes, please fuck it up.
If you do it correctly, you will be fired.
Alright, finally broke into the stupid stronghold. Okay.
Not the smart stronghold.
If
Might
the
I
stronghold was
recommend
smart, it would
putting
move
a
it closer to
waystone
our
down
house.
in the portal room, not like right in the stronghold, but just in the portal room of the stronghold.
Alright, if I can get to the portal, I'll do that. Okay, but first I probably should mark it on the map, just in case.
I think I'm gonna hold the worm towards bird. Because I'm done with the dungeon anyway.
Okay. I'm just standing near the stronghold entrance.
Alright, well,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
wait, here's
use
something,
iron blocks simply because those are what we have the most of.
yeah, we do have a lot of those.
Where am I gonna put the beacon? Because the pyramid that powers it has to be quite large.
I like that this is like a stronghold mine shaft.
Mine hold.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
Simba, why do you have to drink water so loud?
Yeah, stop drinking water so loud.
I hate the
He's
sound
enjoying
of it.
his
It's
water
driving
too
me
much.
insane. Yeah, stop
How
it.
dare you be hydrated?
Is it like slurp slurp kind of sound?
Yeah.
Should I just put it on the roof because funny?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
ugly, right?
Just make, yeah, make it just like slightly offset. So it like hangs off the fucking roof.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I may have to. Do you know how large the pyramid has to be?
Alright.
Some random TNT in the wall. This is interesting, this stronghold mine
Oh.
shaft.
Okay.
Oh, bye.
I tried crafting something, and it said no.
Uh-huh.
Lol.
Hey, do you mind if I move one of our heaters to the top floor?
I'll be right back.
I don't think no one. I don't think anyone minds. You can do that.
I mind terribly. I'm deeply assaulted.
Perfect, that's all the motivation I need.
Well, you see, it's only fun when you spite someone.
That's right.
Why do something if it doesn't piss someone off?
It seems to be the theme today.
Yeah.
That's just the theme of the mod pack.
It's true. It's just the piss you off mod pack.
Yeah. It's like I feel like I'm extra inflammatory today. Maybe it's the booze, or maybe it's because I'm slightly sleep deprived. Maybe it's both. But it's like I'm kind of like fucking edgy today.
Did you say sleep deprived? Because I heard stream deprived, which I thought was funnier, honestly. I'm feeling stream deprived.
I mean, a bit. It's like these streams are very fucking fun, so I definitely feel a bit of a stream deprivation symptoms. AKA, I feel depressed.
I've actually had fun with this too. I think we got a pretty good group going here.
Yeah.
And I'm in the library of the Stronghold, so there's that.
Hey Argus, how about you... Oh. How about you turn into a massive insect, I guess? Well, that makes my job easier.
Yeah, streamer brained. As V added to our chat there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, B. Hi. How are you doing?
Oops. Hmm.
Why am I mining ore? This is not what I'm supposed to be doing here.
Yeah, it's
Fucking-
it's tempting. The ore is right there.
Yeah, and it's so shiny.
Okay. So 4 teams.
It's like, you don't need to be a cobble to enjoy shiny. If you see shiny, it's like, your
Yeah.
capitalist brain just activates immediately. It's like, I can profit off of this.
Something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can make
so,
sick-ass jewelry out of this rock.
I'm sure you notice there's a lot of these sylph enemies down here. I've been fighting them for a while.
Yeah. Seals just spawn near structures like this. Pyramids and strongholds. It's like,
Alright, so
It's
the
like-
base of the beacon has to be a minimum of 10 by 18. Not 18, 11. I don't know how I got that. Ah, what? Screw off.
my mate shut off.
A rock decided, no. Just yoinking off the roof.
Rock decided no.
I know, I just got ripped from the roof of the house and then dropped all the way down to the bottom.
This stronghold is a bit special.
Yeah, it's peculiar because because of the mine shaft. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going.
Yeah, I'm confused, that's for sure. Where the oh,
Should I
wait,
build it
is
into the roof, or should I just place it so that the blocks are floating over the slabs?
Honestly, not fucking clue. Whatever you think will look the worst.
Yeah, the order was to be ugly. Whatever looks the worst.
Gotcha.
Okay, gonna go again. Just wanted to check in and see what chaos I was missing. Okay. Have fun doing your boring activities while we're enjoying ourselves, V. I hope fear of missing out really fucks you up.
That's what you get. That's what you get for not spending your time playing video games.
Yeah, how dare you like do stuff? You should be like a waste of life like me.
Well, since it won't be able to line up perfectly because of construction limits, it won't be centered, but it will be skewed offset from the center of the top of the stairs.
Sounds like you accomplished your mission.
You won't say it was
And I
going to
hardly
be
started.
what it was. Fair enough. I have no idea what you're doing. Quite frankly, I did not ask. I did not care.
Don't ask, don't care.
Actually, I'm curious though.
Well,
I'm kind of curious what you're doing, but yeah.
we'll be back to the base someday.
What mining tier is required to pick up the coil, by the way? Can I do it by hand, or do I need my pickaxe?
I think you need like a stone pickaxe at least.
Alright, well,
This
it
is
shall be
Lord
going.
shit.
I opened an iron door which should not have been, so it just flipped off and fell on the floor.
I like when game elements do that, where it's like, oh wait, I'm not supposed to exist.
Yeah, this should not be allowed right now. Sand is good for that in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why heating coil no work?
Put a lever in it and then activate it.
No, it's on. It's just not heating me.
Then you probably then it's probably too cold in with the coil. You probably need to put heating on your armor.
Maybe leave that door closed.
Alright, I'm back.
I
Before I
swear to
left, I
God,
was
that's
trying
quite
to
fucking
craft
insane.
a lightning dragon eye to give to Bird so he could also have one of the eyes, because me and Mal have the eyes.
The eyes, the
Yeah,
eyes.
we have eyes.
Yeah.
Have you heard, Bird? We have eyes.
Have you heard? We have
can
eyes.
see.
I do know about
Yeah.
the night vision
But-
thing, though. I know that's what you're actually getting at.
Oh, you've heard about
Yeah.
the bird?
It appears
It
that
is
when
the word.
I crafted it, so you know
Yeah.
how it crashed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened right when I crafted it, and it no longer exists, and neither does the skull that I used to craft it, and that was a tier 5 skull.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh no.
The game just fucking trolled you. Don't forget to send your obligatory death threat to Shivaxi.
Yeah.
I got it.
No, I'm blaming Shivaxi for that one. That's an entire lightning dragon eye that is now gone. How delightful.
Oh, I can just sit inside the roof to warm up. What do you know?
Whatever works. This is the weirdest stronghold I think I've ever been in.
I will.
Although I
You guys-
suppose
Fuck.
if I put the
you
heater
guys are
right
gonna have a lot
there.
of fun
Yeah.
building and doing stuff in the end without me instantly killing the energy.
We're not at the end yet. We're just in a stronghold, but it's a confusing stronghold.
Well, you will soon. Yeah.
We're just really trying to find this fucking portal, and it's just, where the fuck is it? Why is this stronghold so fucking undercooked?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's mostly that the generation is bizarre, and it put like a mine shaft in the middle of it.
And hey,
I'll see you
you
guys
said
another
you.
time. I gotta need to get to.
By the way, X, you said that you lost the tier 5 skull of a dragon, right?
Yeah, because
Well,
I
there-
crafted the eye and then it crashed.
Yeah, there's a stage 5 dragon in this stronghold, so I guess I'll mark it down for you to find.
I'll kill that when I get back
yeah.
on.
Yeah, I don't think it's a lightning one, but still, it's a stage 5, you know. You gotta complain
Yeah,
about
I'll see ya. Yeah. Bye.
it. Hey, bye.
Oh, I think my phone's ringing. Hold on.
Okay. There we go. I swear to God, I'm so close to just pulling out all of the TNT in our storage and then making as many as I can and just blowing this whole fucking place up.
Well, it might come to that.
That. If in the next 3 seconds I will not find this fucking structure. Okay, time's up. I'm pulling out TNT.
That'll do it.
Well, it'll do something anyway.
Bird, install nuclear bomb mod.
Actually, you reminded me something I've always wanted to do. Whenever one has the draconic reactor, you know, and you can like set it off and nuke half the world. I've always wanted to do that.
That sounds like a sweet way to crash a server.
Have you ever seen a draconic reactor go nuclear or whatever meltdown? I've seen
not
videos
sure.
of it.
Maybe I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty
it's like-
fantastic.
Mike-
It just like completely destroys the land in a fiery destruction. It's pretty cool. I've never seen it in person. I just saw videos of it.
Does it eradicate in Bedrock?
Well, I don't know about Bedrock. I don't know anything about Bedrock.
Well, you know, like the bottom of the world, the technically indestructible block.
Oh well, yeah. That's oh, what do they call it? I know what you mean, though. The block at the bottom they can't break.
Yeah, that's Bedrock.
Yeah.
Okay. I was not talking about it.
Yeah. You're right. That's called Bedrock. I was thinking Bedrock Edition of Minecraft because we were talking about things.
It is a bit confusing, isn't it? Why did they call it Bedrock Edition? Did they not know that there's a block?
I know exactly why they wanted to call it that. Because they wanted the metaphor of that being the foundation of all their future efforts.
Or there's a bottom of the barrel edition of Minecraft and stuff.
Well, they are using the Pocket Edition code base and trying to make it run on everything.
And you know how that usually goes out.
Because everybody knows that their main source of income are parents who want to shut their kids up with their phone, and the kids will steal money from their parents' credit cards.
Well, I was about to start blowing shit up, but now I found the portal. I was like, here's your lesson. Complain loud enough and you shall receive. Just threaten the game with extreme fucking... Yeah, it's like, if you threaten the game enough, it will succumb. It will just be what you want. Just be a complainer. Anyway, Bird, I found the portal.
You found it? Make sure to mark it. Or something.
It's like I started placing TNT and the game was like, oh shit, you look too cool. Oh shit, slow it here, quick.
Well, mark it on the map, or put a waystone down, or do something.
There's so many items on the floor that I'm actually like suffering FPS loss.
Alright, the pyramid for the
I
beacons.
see you found the Triffid. I don't know what's going on with these Triffids. I guess there must be a spawner or something, or is there just a lot of them? Oh yeah, there's a spawner. There it is.
Yeah, there's a spawner.
There. Jeez.
Well,
All
there's
right.
a lot of bullshit on the floor.
I know.
Okay.
Alright. What buffs do we want the beacon to provide us right away?
Does it provide the Riz buff?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. That-
We have
well,
6
it's fucking useless.
options. There's speed, haste, resistance, jump boost, strength, and regeneration.
And I guess haste would be good. It's always a solid option. Speed is nice as well.
hmm
It's like, yeah, speed and
And
haste. Just
because the pyramid is large enough, they do have access to secondary powers, which is the regeneration or a tier 2 of one of the first 5.
well, regeneration sounds okay, I guess, but it's like I think most of us are usually at full HP all the time because we have like tools that are constantly healing us.
I keep running back for health.
You can always get an enchanted medikit. We have a shit ton of them in the storage.
Yeah.
What does
So,
the
yeah.
enchanted get you over the other?
It heals better than a normal medikit and also applies a bit of absorption, so it's like you have a bit of buffer in your health.
Wasn't there an ability or something that makes healing more effective?
I think it's rejuvenation. And I think you get it by like eating very sour meat.
Yeah, but I think remember seeing something somewhere that makes healing more effective.
Yeah, Arizar meat does that. It gives it like a rejuvenation buff, I think. But yeah, Bird,
Mm-hmm.
get over here. Come on, get over here, buddy.
Okay, let me just, I'll be a minute. I just gotta store some stuff away. All right, what's going on?
Okay.
Yay! End portal, waystone.
Yeah.
And you even opened it. Wow. Okay. So we're set.
Yeah. I bet we get like the shittiest spawn possible if we go in there.
Only one way to find out.
One second, let me scratch my experience first. I can't wait to loot off my equipment because it will all fall into the fucking void.
It's actually not a terrible spawn. We're actually sort of inside the mountain. I'll dig up.
That's very good, actually. Fuck. Is Ixie going to be mad if we kill the Ender Dragon on our own? Oh, he's gonna be fucking mad, isn't he?
Well, that's what
I
you get.
pretending that I wanna piss people off. Yeah.
If you missed the stream, you missed everything. That's your fault.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's like, how dare he have a life? It's like, this should be your fucking life. You should serve
Is it
this.
decided what our first 3 beacons should give us?
It's like, the options are like haste and speed and regeneration.
Speed, haste, resistance, jump boost, strength, and regeneration.
Yeah, I guess regeneration would be fine. Overall, maybe speed would be nice to just move around the base better.
Haste is faster item usage speed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it'll make you mine faster, attack faster.
Yeah,
I think
I
you're
know how
both
haste
faster.
works.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, I said specifically speed and not haste because, like, does haste speed up your movement speed?
No.
Yeah, it's like, I wanted to choose speed just so you can, like, move around the base a bit quicker.
Alright.
Okay. Bound scroll. I should probably take some bound scrolls with me before I go into the end. There we go.
And because the pyramid is large enough, we get speed 2.
I was going to try to make this entry a little safer.
Oh no, there's an Argus.
Alright, so the decision is speed and what else?
Speed and regeneration, I guess, is a good option. Okay.
Okay.
I need to get on a mount immediately. Wow. Laying on the floor here is insufferable.
Okay, since regeneration is a tier 1 power, we can have a tier 1 of any of the others to go with it.
Here's the Ender Dragon. Okay. First of all, take out the crystals.
So which one would we pick?
I don't know, up to your discretion, honestly.
Because originally I was just going to drop the first few abilities into the first beacons, and then when we get the other 3, we can get the rest.
Fair enough.
But I would need 3 more nether stars to finish the construction.
Okay. I forgot at the end is like fucking evil. Okay, so floating island biome, right? It's like actually like floating island dimension, and Arguses just like spawn passively here. Like, they just like spawn. You
Yeah.
don't cause them to spawn; they just spawn like a normal mob here.
I would say that regeneration is kind of low priority technically, because we do have the nymph that reaches most of the main area of our base anyway.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Alright.
Can this Argus fucking die? Holy shit! So annoying. Okay. All right. Fucking dragon breath potions. Once again, bottle. I probably should gather this.
There, I'll at least get the movement ones covered, and I don't know. Should we do strength or resistance?
Strength is based.
You got it. There. Now, as long as we're somewhat near our base, up to, I think it's 100 or so blocks, then we will have the effects of strength 2, speed 2, and jump boost 2. So, mobility should be not an issue. Same for some combat.
Great.
Which means I can put the heating coil back down.
I can't believe the end is so dangerous.
What? Who saw that coming?
I'm not yet sure what dragon breath potions will be for, but I gathered like 30 of them.
Good.
I have more glass bottles. I'll see if I can gather some more.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no! The worst thing ever!
Gear
That
gone!
There's absolutely no hope, then there never will be, except there is.
And if you lose your gear at this point, it's pretty easy to recover. Or like make new. Guess I gotta get close and personal.
Does the balloon bubble even do anything for us? Like, I know it's supposed to do jump height, but it
But
conflicts with both the jump boost effect and the enchantment effects that increase jump height. So it's like you either get the 2 blocks extra jump height from it, or the effect and potion effect that do stack with each other. Wait, the Totem of Undying is a bauble now? Does it still get consumed, or what?
yes.
Huh.
Well, the dragon is getting closer to dying. It is a pretty long and methodical fight, that's for sure. Come on. Ah, fuck. Come on. Come on. Stop running away. One more shot. Yes. Yummy experience. 69, nice. I forgot how much experience they drop. It's not much.
I don't have the waste on there, but I do have a wormhole potion.
Oh, that's nice. Another dragon drops multiple skills. Hey. Seems like I got 3 scales out of 1 Ender Dragon.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought it would be like 1.
I do know how to
Something like-
respawn the Ender Dragon as well, if we ever want to fight it again.
It's like you need to like create like 4 of these like crystals, right? And then place them on the portal.
Yes, but it has to be the center of each side.
Yeah. Don't think it drops the same amount of experience next time you kill it though, right?
It does.
Oh. So just like free 90 levels every time. Damn.
Just about, yeah.
We can never worry about experience ever again.
Is somebody at the Waystone in the stronghold, or no?
No. Okay.
The Waystones work through dimensions.
Yeah, they do. 1 second. I just jumped into the exit portal. Teleport back to the waystone near the. I'll teleport back to the waystone near the stronghold, and then you can wormhole it so I can save it as well.
Okay.
Okay. Put all this stuff inside.
I run so fast.
Okay, Dragon's Breath. What do I use this for?
You make lingering potions, I know that.
Yeah, 1 second. Is there like any specific stuff? Potion of Dragon Transformation. For 1 minute, by the way. It lasts one fucking minute.
Wait, that's right. Hold on. That reminds me.
Besides that, a Dragon Gem as well can be made. It's like Ring of Dragons, 3 Dragon's Breath, 4 Mana Crystals, 1 Sapphire, and 1 Starlight. You create a gem that you basically, I think, I don't know, it's probably like an equipable or something you just consume and you just like permanently become a dragon.
Something like that. I do know there's a dragon ring,
Yeah,
which
Dragon
also
Ring
does
is,
that.
yeah. Dragon Ring is part of the recipe for that gem that like you eat to transform. Hi Steven, first time chatter. Hope you're going to enjoy us fucking around in RLCraft, I guess. We'll be around for almost 2 hours. I think. I do feel like we need to start announcing these streams on like your accounts, Bird.
Wait, what is olive oil supposed to do?
It makes food more filling.
Why
it
does
just
it
like
combine with the dragon gem?
because technically it's a food item.
Ah. Well, I don't think the Ring of Dragons is craftable.
Yeah, you only can get it at so never.
And the transformation potion was...
I think it's time for me to upgrade to a Dragon Bone side because that's even edgier than I
Yeah.
Okay. What looks the edgiest? Flamed, iced, or a shocked side? Hmm. I like the purple of the shocked one, but flaming side is like it's like classic like fucking
Yeah.
kitsch fucking skeleton art on a t-shirt and a ride.
Yeah. One thing I do know is if we get the dragon head, then we can use that to craft the dragon backpack, which gives us permanent effects of the squid backpack, as well as the permanent fire resistance of the magma cube backpack, and it also gives us a permanent strength and regeneration buff.
That sounds very strong.
And it's for the traveler's backpack, so we can use that on top of whatever we get from the other equipment.
Fuck it, I'll make a flaming side. That's like classic epic edgelord kind of vibe. Okay. But now I need to disenchant my current side. Let's see how many XP tomes I can fill up with 90 levels of experience.
Probably quite a few.
Yeah.
We still have the curse of this chupacabra haunting us.
Or maybe it's a blessing.
But yeah, the beacons do reach a decent distance.
Let's see, will 4 tomes be enough to disenchant my side properly? My knowledge of them has increased.
How exciting.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, well I suppose while I wait for the waystone thing, I can check out Ix's redstone.
He did link the tutorial to you, right? He did not forget?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to my updated tutorial for farming grape and wildberry wine. In
Why
this
do we hear that?
over my
You can hear it?
Yes!
Alright, here, let me just mute the call then.
That is such a weird thing. Okay. Alright. So how are you faring, bird? You've been a bit silent. Bird? Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently my the computer that was doing my voice processing just decided to reboot. Yeah, we were talking about Windows updates earlier.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why.
Anyway,
I
I actually did ask, although you didn't hear me. Is there a way I can repair the crazy sword thing you gave me?
Yeah, but it's like I would recommend you to actually like upgrade to a dragon weapon at this point.
I don't understand anything about that. Minecraft looks great. Yeah, that's something like that.
But if you want to repair your tool, then place it into equipment station here. Oh, yeah. If you can interact with it.
I can interact with it.
Okay. I shall all these. Wow, that's expensive. Okay.
So anyway, now that I know I was not being heard, did Blood Shard want me to go to the end Waystone so we could link it? I don't know because he muted the call.
Yeah,
Just
because he's watching
that.
a tutorial. Yeah, because he's watching a tutorial and for some reason we can hear when he plays that video. which is
Okay.
very strange.
I was doing the redstone. All right. Well, you do that. You do that then.
All those experience stones I filled up with my XP, and they're already getting reprocessed to re-enchant this new site. I'm pretty sure it's more expensive to put all these enchantments back into the site with a book than it would be to by using the advanced enchantment table, but I'm not sure. Advanced sharpness, let's go. Now that's some attack damage. Piercing capabilities, yes. Parry is apparently very good. So let's go with parry. I'm gonna just put that on as well. There we go. Subject English. Wow, that's expensive. Okay, no subject English for now.
Subject English?
Yeah. Subject English is like an enchantment that makes you deal extra damage against intelligent enemies. Now this type is pretty good, except it has a skill, not even a skill issue, a worthless quality, so I need to reforge that real quick. Dragon Bone. Let's see if 3 stacks of Dragon Bone will be enough to reforge it. Actually 4. Okay. Short. Wishes. Short. Broad.
Sure.
Bulky. Long. Long. Wishes. Sweeping. Wishes. Long. Broken. Statue. Clumsy. Thin. Clumsy. Wishes. Wishes. Graceful. Bulky. Sweeping. Thin. Wishes. Graceful. Bulky. Clumsy. Bulky. Graceful. Broken. 3rd stack, let's go. Keep gambling.
Let's go.
Skill issue.
Skill issue.
Sharp. Yeah. Come on. Give me that masterful quality. .9% of gamblers quit before they strike it big.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, give me some more bones. Surely now I will get the proper reforge.
Surely.
Worthless, sweeping. Yeah, worthless. Skill issue. Rusted. Come on. If this station will keep giving me dogshit quality, I will put it into a fucking cuck chair, make a new reforging station, and make it watch as I reforge something on a new one.
Make it watch.
Yeah. Gonna show it how much on how many things it's missing out as I'm using a different reforging station. There we go, legendary. See, it's like just threaten the game and it will give you what you want.
Way to do it.
Alright, so advanced looting 3, minting, piercing capabilities 4, Swift splashes 5, advanced sharpness 5, unbreaking 2, lifesteal 2, parry, arc slash 3, body is legendary.
Woohoo.
And it's a flaming one, so you know it's fucking awesome.
Oh my god, it can fly. Yes, it can.
There's other things that can fly in this mod pack. Flying is like one of the best features of this mod pack. Just being able to traverse gigantic terrain. Actually, you know, it's a must. It's a must because of how big the world is and how hard it is to find what you want.
Yeah, so it's kind of required anyway. For practicality.
So yeah, about the Noita multiplayer. You never played Noita, right?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, first of all, before we even consider like playing it and for you to buy it, it's a 2D pixel roguelike kinda thing where it's like you're a small little wither guy and you're descending down a mountain, trying to get underground to I don't know, like find the secret behind alchemy and like, or maybe create a gigantic black hole or recreate a sun or destroy the moon. It depends on what kind of quest line you want to do because it has a bunch of quests you can do. And some of these quests will force you into like a 10-hour fucking runs, which all can be lost within an instant.
Well, that sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
And
Something different to do.
yeah, it's like, but it is like one of those games where it's like it's very easy to die. And in multiplayer, it's even easier because friendly fire the thing depending on a spell you use.
I see. Yeah, I think I heard Icky
yeah,
saying something about that.
Yeah, it's like that is like the main selling point of the game is that this spellcrafting is very cool in it. Or like it's less spellcrafting and more wand crafting, where it's like you have your wand, you have your spells. Depending on which order you put spells into the wand, that's the sequence the spells will activate. You have your modifiers, your projectiles, and you just kind of pineapple pad them together until you get something overpowered.
Well, sounds like an experience. I'll be down to try anything. I need to try more
Yeah,
things.
my friend said, yeah, my friend said that's like around $7 right now, so very affordable.
Yeah, it's fine. And then as soon as we...
it's like on a massive sale.
Well, then I better buy it, I suppose.
Yeah, it ends on 27th of February. It's 60% off for me. I'm not sure if it's the same kind of sale for you. But
yeah, probably. I'll look at it after this.
yeah, it's like I'll probably just fucking buy it for you, but because of the regional price differences, I'm pretty sure Steam will be like, nah, no, you're buying it too cheaply. You cannot send it to an American client. They need to pay full price for it.
Is that a thing? I mean, I know you could gift games, but it would actually deny you because of the currency?
Okay, so a few years ago, when Christmas was about, I decided, you know what, I'm in a gifting mood, so I'm gonna gift a bunch of my friends games that they have on their wish list, yeah? So, imagine my surprise when I decided to send a game to my American friend, and Steve was like, due to retail price differences, we cannot allow you to give this game to your friend.
Wow, that's shitty. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, imagine how fucking mad I was.
Well, of course. I mean, I mean, it's a gift. Who cares what currency it came from in the first place? That's stupid. Oh,
it's because in this country, it's like out of games are way cheaper. Like sometimes it's half the price by default, or even more. It's like what costs you $60 will cost like 10 here.
Well, that's neither here nor there. I mean, you own it. Why can't you gift it? That's all.
I think I understand why it's annoying, but I understand why, because I think I think they're trying to avoid exploitation, where it's like
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
an
okay.
American person. Yeah.
Right,
it's
yeah,
let
like
me
I could use you. Yeah, I could
to
use
buy
as my
something
hookup.
cheaper.
Like, yeah, Mal, buy the game for the 6th of the price and send it to me. Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Super Mario World
SMW
mix. Yeah, Super Mario World. He's talking about like I made the 3-mix hack, so Super Mario World mix. I know that's what Steven is working on, or something like that. Anyway, not that's I made my little Super Mario Brothers 3 hack. That's probably the one thing I'm actually known for, if I'm known for anything, besides Vine Saws. And yeah, I don't know. I never had any interest in continuing it. I know people wanted like Super Mario All Stars versions and everything else, and it's and that would be cool. The problem is I'd have to pretty much redo the entire hack from scratch, and I'm just not interested in doing that. So, but
I feel like at this point you're probably more interested in making your own game.
yeah, pretty much. I mean,
you're able to write a soundtrack for it, by the way.
It's like technically speaking, it should be possible. It's just the effort would be so much repeat. That's why it doesn't interest me. Like I did this already.
Effort for what it will be like a free.
Yeah, that too. I can't sell it. I can't make money at it. So it's like, and it took me 2 years to do 3-mix in the first place. Much less when I do it again. It's like, no, it's just not going to happen. So. Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
how that
if
goes.
you do something for free, it must be filled with passion, and I'm pretty sure it's like it sounds like you don't really care about doing it. And if you don't care about doing it, then it's like
I don't know. To make it clear, I made exactly what 3-mix was. What I wanted to do. That was like a childhood dream. I can customize Mario 3 on the NES. Like that's what I wanted to do. So I did what I wanted to do. So as far as I'm concerned, 3-mix is done. It was a project. I did it. I did exactly what I wanted to do, and I'm happy with it. I'm not interested in porting it to Super Nintendo or anything else after that. That's all. I don't want to do it again. I did it. As far as I'm concerned, I did it. Everything else after that...
Yeah.
And it's open source. You know, like, I gave all the stuff out. So if somebody else who is, you know, in tune with Super Nintendo hacking wants to take 3-mix's source and port it, go ahead. You can do it. I shouldn't have to do it because I put it on GitHub. That's kind of the point. Anyway, yes, that was my 3-mix thing.
Well, I put together the part that Ix was working on, so now I just need to wait to figure out where he wants the rest of it.
Okay.
I wasn't asking you a question, Stephen. I just kind of went on a whole thing. It wasn't for you. Not exactly for you. But that's the short answer. I made 3-mix. It's an NES hack. To do it on Super Nintendo would require a whole lot of rework and doing it again, and I'm just not interested. That's the short of it. But anyone else can do it. I don't care. That's why I put the source code out there, and the assets and everything else. Anybody else want to do it? Knock yourselves out. I'm just not interested.
It's like, why would you give a shit about what people do with your free project that you cannot even profit off of? It's like, if it was something you get profit off of, you probably should care, but you don't, so...
It's his gift to the world.
You know what's even better is, like, there are people who make NES repro carts, and so some have made 3-mix carts, and they sell them, and they make money on it. Not me. They do. So that feels a little screwed up, too, in a way, but oh well.
Yeah, and there's always some kind of scumbag that finds a gray area to profit off of something they shouldn't. One second, Blood, what were you saying? Yep. It's like, we'll get to you, Steven, again, because it seems like you were asking something, but like, Blood, what do you want to say?
Right, well, so what Steven is doing, to bring this all back around, what Steven is actually doing is he's making a 3-mix inspired hack for Mario World. I'm familiar with what he's doing, so that's kind of what his direction is going. He's taking kind of my idea, but making his own, so, and that's cool. I'm fine with that, too.
And he's asking for what do you think about the progress on it.
Yeah, well, the progress. Yeah, and I've seen he sent me a few videos. That's like I know who I'm talking to. I sent me a few videos. I mean, they look cool. I think the progress looks great. It'll definitely be its own thing, I think. 3-mix inspired, but still Steven's own hack thing. It's like a direct ripoff, I guess. So yeah, I'm excited for that
what
too.
A hack.
It might be something I could stream even on my own. Just, you know, if he ever finishes it, be like, hey, Steven's version of my thing. That might be fun.
Okay, now It's your turn to speak, Gladys. You wanted to say something and you kept interrupting you, sorry.
I was saying I caught up to what X was doing, so now I just need to wait for him to get back to direct where the rest of the components will go.
Okay.
But yes, if one of you is ready, I would like to get the Waystone saved.
I could go
Okay.
home.
Right here.
Oh, you're already there? Oh, you can do
I'm,
it then.
I'm gonna... Yeah. Okay, let me just go there. End portal. Okay, blood wormhole towards me.
Yeah.
And... There you go. There you are.
Yay, we did it!
Get it!
Do not go into the end hell. Do not go there.
Why not?
Now that you can, well, I did actually put a waystone in the end, so you can at least come back as soon as you find yourself severely disappointed by it.
Yeah.
As long as you have 3 levels, anyway.
By the way, Bird, have you looked into any Twitch integration stuff or anything that like do to spice it up? Like, you know, some stuff that pops on screen or like chat.
Right, I haven't looked into it too much other than what I kind of started that thread. But yeah, I have a feeling that, gosh, I don't know, whatever that software I mentioned, I think that's probably something we should look into. Because that seems to be what Doug uses to do all his interesting point rewards and stuff. So I think we probably should look into that first.
It's like, I feel like maybe next weekend we just like allocate like one day where it's like we get into a call but not to stream but just figure this shit out and like test it out.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that we should probably do like a test session or something.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Do a private Twitch stream for testing purposes.
I don't know if Twitch can go I actually don't know. I mean, I would be neat if it could. I don't know if you can actually like go live but not announce it. I don't know if that's a thing. I wouldn't care. I mean, if we announce it, even if I have to announce it, it would just be like, this is a learning stream. Like, we're trying to figure shit out.
I found Mouse TNT.
Yeah. You just light it up, have fun with it, knock yourself out, literally.
Yeah, well now I don't want to accidentally destroy the Waystone.
Would TNT just work?
I don't know.
1 second, let me put that to the test. Like, we still have a spare waystone in the storage and some TNT. I'm gonna blow one, just throw away waystone just to see if it gets destroyed by it.
I also figure if Doug can do an hour of programming on his stream, I think if we did a stream where we're just trying to figure shit out, I think people can tolerate it.
I feel like you could just like straight up start doing like programming streams. Especially if it's like if you decide to like work on your own game, you could like do game dev streams.
Yeah, if I actually get real good traction on a project, I'll consider it.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, like, game dev streams are usually very niche. Not many people usually check in on them, but I feel like it is like something that you may as well do. It's more like lifetime, which means more people can notice that you have a channel that you stream on.
Yeah, if I get into a project that is progressing and would make an interesting stream, I would consider that, sure.
Okay. A bunch of dynamite. Let's see. Do I have Crimson Steel somewhere? Here it is. Okay, let's see if waystones that player places actually blow up.
Are you talking like explosions blow up?
Yeah, because like Blood was still afraid of setting off TNT that I placed in the stronghold because he thought waystones blow up, and no, literally everything got destroyed but the waystone. Waystone is just levitating above ground now. So
there
no, you can blow up the TNT. It will, yeah, you can blow up TNT. Waystone will not be destroyed.
Now, why are we blowing up the end?
I mean, no, we're not blowing up the end. We're blowing up the stronghold because remember, it's like when I got like slightly mad that I could not find the fucking portal. I was like, you know, I'll just blow up the fucking stronghold and find it that way.
Yeah, I remember all that, but we found the portal, so why are we blowing it up now? I'm just asking. I don't care if you blow it up. I'm just asking.
listen, it's like it's not about whether it's like productive. It's more about sending the message to the game where it's like, hey, you make us mad, there will be consequences. It doesn't matter
All
if
right.
you decide to change your mind later. It's
That-
like
that's fine.
It's like you know how like in it's like you know how in tabletop games it's like if your dice like keeps rolling badly, he'll put it into like a small like cock chair and make it watch as better other dice get played with, while they just need to observe. It's like D&D players get very superstitious about the dice. It's like if the die just like doesn't work very well for a long time, they will either smash it, do some like witchcraft on it, or as I said, put it into a cock chair.
Yeah, that sounds like your approach for things.
Yeah. I am definitely the type of person who would like find a very creative way to punish bad guys.
Yeah.
It's either not 20 or you get smashed a bit. By the way, I like how it's got this like floor with the bedrolls and shit and like no fucking uses them. Because it's not fucking
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What does this crafting room do? Crafting room?
Oh, those contain like randomized recipes for specific unique items that can only be obtained through crafting rooms.
So there.
Well, it was a pleasure, my friend. I have to go, but I'll try to come here when you stream. Okay,
I appreciate that.
Maybe another frequent visitor. But yeah, I still do wonder if like Twitch supports private streams because like you know how like Picarto or Pixel, which are like art streaming platforms, they allow you to like do a private stream that is just invite only.
Yeah, no, it's I would just have to look into it. I don't know if you can. I just don't know. I never had to do it before.
Yeah.
It would be handy for testing this kind of stuff. But you know, in the worst case,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, if we had to do a stream, it just title it appropriately. We're trying to figure stuff out, and people can join if they want
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah, what kind of category would that be anyway? Would it be like a programming category? Would that be just talking?
Well, again, like I keep using Doug as my example. I mean, there is something. I think there's like a just talking category or something. It's something like that. So, and that's like
categories, which is weird.
Well, yeah, and I guess it's any time a streamer doesn't really have a plan and they just want to, you know, talk through something. We're trying to figure this out. We're trying to understand this.
Like,
And I think
stream,
that's
chat stream,
yeah,
hangout
that's
stream,
what it's for.
chat
That's
stream,
kind of what it's
stuff
for.
like that.
Any of that stuff. Getting
Yeah,
so many worthless drops.
I'll say, but yeah, I will say I'm glad that you're like. It seems like you're enjoying this like weekly streaming thing that you're doing.
Oh yeah, I've actually even looked forward to it. I think I was like sick or something one week, and I was like, I want to be streaming right now.
I mean, nothing really truly stops you from streaming 2 times a week if you have time for it. It would like open up room for like variety streaming.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, and some of that comes down to just having ideas. I don't have ideas right now. Like, I don't really know what I'd want to do, what kind of things I'd want to do, and some of that has to do with like what group I'm in. I mean, this is a new group. I don't, you know, we're kind of still figuring out what we would like to do together, I suppose.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I'll put it this way. I'm your unemployed friend, and you know what unemployed friends are good at. They're always up for hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep trying to become an unemployed friend myself.
To
Well,
become
it's
an
because
unemployed friend, you need to
I'm there
become a
as well.
popular streamer.
it's some. Well,
I'm there
I
as
mean,
well, but I also have like a lot of family to take care of, so I don't offer the full benefit of it, but most of the time I will be there if I can help it.
no, it's fine. I mean, anything that anyone can volunteer is wonderful. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like I'm paying for this stuff. You know, you guys, you show up because you want to. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
We're fucking hired co-streamers. We don't even know this fucking bird guy. We just got paid for it. We
Yeah.
just need to pretend that we care.
I've noticed that the jump boost effect seems to also give us step assist, so we can just walk right up full blocks.
It depends. It's like step assist is something you can get from like special qualities of like your pants, I think.
Yeah. It also comes from if you have the athletic modifier on your bobbles. No, that's the jump height, right? Yeah. But I know there's like a pants quality tall, I think it's called, that gives you the step height increase.
Yeah, I think that's it. Speaking of that, my armor needs to be recorded. There we go. Masterful health. Can I get everything into masterful? Time to do more gambling. Oh, and yeah, Bird, if you ever like ideas of what to do on stream and you're up for it, just come to me and I will always have some kind of fucking brain rot to offer to play with you.
That might actually be a useful talent. I mean, I know I've watched streamers, but it's just like, yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what I should do for myself all the time, I guess, is really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a matter of just like finding what is interesting to you and just like, you know what, I'll just stream myself doing it. It's like instead of like doing it on your own, it's just like, you know what, I'll just stream it.
Yeah, usually a lot of times you can get away with just doing that.
And that does make sense, but the problem is, of course, a lot of times what I'm interested in is like, oh, cool, I'm looking at a new programming API, or I'm looking at how to write a device driver, or I'm, it's like really deep nerd shit that I don't think would make a good stream.
I don't
It
know.
depends.
There are a lot
There's
of
Yeah, I know, that's
markets
the thing, I don't really, maybe I don't know. That's probably the part of the problem. I guess I don't really know what nerds can I reach that might actually be interested in the stuff I'm doing. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess like it's one of those things. It's one of those things where it's like, just if you want to start doing something, just stream it as well. It's like it doesn't matter if no one cares. You just do it, and so may pop in and just like be like, wait, this niche thing you're doing that only like 5 people in the world even know about. I care about that too.
All right, well, let me tell you, actually, that's a really good attitude to have. See, now, I'm still kind of recovering from, like, 2024, where it was just like, oh, I'm a failure and I can't do anything and nothing I do is good. I'm trying to change that. So, one of the things, of course, is just trying to have fun doing things. So, yeah, you're probably right. I need to reconsider what I say is not interesting. That's me saying it's not interesting. That doesn't mean I need other people to say it's not interesting instead of just,
It's like, yeah, it's like it is realistic to say that not many people are interested in deep programming, sure, but that doesn't mean no one is interested. And the people
I mean,
that are
obviously,
interested, they're probably like autistically obsessed with it.
well, of course. Well, and that's the thing. I am, because it's like pretty much been my whole life. So it's like, well, then that stands to reason statistically. There's going to be someone else out there that also cares as much as I do. So you're actually right.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about it the wrong way.
Yeah, it's like it is like way lower odds, but imagine the fucking joy someone will experience when they will see you working on an API they either worked on themselves or just care about as well. And it's like suddenly tier 3 donor. Finally, someone knows about shitcom API. Finally, someone is using it.
Yeah.
That's cool. Actually, this is a good discussion. I think to change the way I perceive things, that actually makes a lot of sense, and it does. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to talk it out.
Yeah. And it's like, that's the thing. It's like, I understand where you're coming from as well, because like, so fucking often I just think like, oh, nobody will fucking care about what I'm doing. It's like, nobody cares about this. It's like, I shouldn't do it because like I need to do something else, and no one will care if I do this thing. But it's like, I guess like sometimes you need to really be more impulsive about that kind of shit. And it's like, stop overthinking it.
Agreed. Because that is the one thing I'm really good at, is overthinking everything constantly all the time.
It's like at this point I'm not sure if that's like ADHD trait or autism trait. My boyfriend says that I have both, so I think I double out. I would think. Yeah, it's like
which is why people have told me, that I double up on it.
Yeah.
See, this is, and just not that I'm not an expert on any of this stuff, autism or whatever. When I was a kid, when they said autism, that pretty much meant non-functional. If you were autistic, you were, somebody who could barely take care of themselves. That's what autistic meant. It's changed since then. Now it's the whole spectrum thing. That's one thing I know. And then the other thing is ADD, ADHD, all that stuff. They didn't talk about that when I was a kid. The first time, and I've mentioned this before, the first time I heard about it was a Simpsons episode when I was a teenager, like a late teenager. The point is, I probably have undiagnosed conditions because when I was a kid, they didn't ask those questions. You were just either a kid that acted out, or you were stupid, or you had a problem, but they didn't, didn't give you meds. They didn't diagnose anything. You were just a slow kid, or a stupid kid, or an annoying kid. That was the categories. So
it was like that a bit when I was really little as well. Like, I watched that kind of develop. But it's a lot of people's understanding is developing over time, and the medical stuff behind it follows.
I know
get tested for that stuff.
Well, yeah, I know. I probably should. I just, it's been one of those things where it never came up before, so it never is on my mind. But I have read experiences people talk about what ADHD does to them, and I read those symptoms, and it's like, that sounds like me. That sounds like things I do, and it's just like, I probably had these conditions. I just never were diagnosed when I really needed to be diagnosed, I guess.
That's why I tend to say that a lot of things about me are heavily suspected. It's not a diagnosis, but when thousands of people are in agreement that I may have something, I can acknowledge the possibility.
I mean, Blood, it's like you have a very interesting case of the extreme personality disorder, where it's you have over 10 different personalities. I feel like you are all over the spectrum depending on what personality takes over.
Well, that's a whole other thing, because each one has their own subset of other things.
Yeah. You may be switching personalities as we speak, and we cannot even know that.
That was a main thing way back as a kid, because I was afraid of being condemned for being insane, so a lot of effort went into trying to be as unidentifiable as possible with it for a very long time.
It's an interesting rationale. I guess I never thought about, will I be committed for this? And I guess I never really thought about that.
Yeah.
I mean, from what I've heard, it's you have any history of actual mental illness, the amount of job opportunities you have shrinks down drastically, so it's a genuine concern, yeah.
Okay, so what is it when a cow looks like it's undead, goes sideways, slides into me, and takes almost all my health away? What the hell is that?
Oh.
RLCraft, that's what it is.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, that was a parasite-infected cow, and you're totally one of those skyscrapers that give birth to them. So
yeah,
I think you should leg it. You should leg it out of there. It's
All right.
If X
I got
fucking
you.
destroyed there, yeah. If X in his fucking end game gear managed to get owned by those fucking guys, you probably don't want to be there. It's like if you go there, it's like you just need to fucking lock in, and you better have all the good enchantments on your stuff.
Nope, I'm going home. Now that you explained it to me, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like a job for when we get copies of the Dragon Backpack and whatever transformation rings.
It's like Dragon Backpack is not necessary, just like fully enchanted dragon armor. That will be fine. And then if I go parasites are vulnerable to fire, always. So flaming dragon weapons as well, good.
Yeah.
If I go lightning weapons are also pretty good, except that it paralyzes them, which is pretty solid.
I find it funny how fast I am right now.
Oh, you wanna get faster?
Yeah, I've been specking into the sprint speed.
Yeah, you know what else you wanna do? Make yourself a set of silver armor and just put it on, like full set of silver armor, and see how fast you get.
Oh, that would probably get so stupid. Let's see.
I'm just gonna hang around with Heel Slut for a little while.
Yeah.
God, I wish I could hang out with a heel slut of my own in private. Fuck. I wanted to say something else, but I forgot. Oh, I think I remember. I am remembering. One second. I have a loading bar in my head right now. All right. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting how like there's like neurodivergency.
Sure. What does that do?
I feel like neurotypical people are actually like extremely rare. I think the majority of people are actually on the spectrum in some way or another. It's just like sometimes it's like very small. Like you have like one or two characteristics and that's it. It's like it's very hard to find someone who does not have at least one autistic trait or one ADHD trait.
Whoop. The game was having trouble loading.
Yeah, I'm seeing you fucking zooming about. That's fucking insane.
My hunger bar can't catch up with that.
I'm assuming Bird walked away. Walked away because he's unresponsive.
But like, interestingly enough, even if I'm not sprinting, I'm still moving so fast that I kind of don't need to. Like right now, I'm just walking.
Yeah. Your walk is like higher than normal sprint speed.
And this is sprinting.
Yeah, that's... Bro is Sonic right now.
And
Is he faster
this
than
suit isn't even... This suit isn't even optimized for speed yet. Like, it's got effects that reduce movement speed right now.
Now, is he faster than a Ventoraptor? That's the question.
We need to actually test it out. One second, let him reinforce his armor and just like pull up your Ventoraptor and see who's faster.
Alright.
But yeah, bro, I brought up an interesting point earlier. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to say that my point is interesting. That feels like I'm just like tooting my own horn, but basically, I feel like recently it's being found out that like neurotypical people don't fucking exist. Everything
Near people?
is in some way an autistic, neurotypical people that are autistic or ADHD. It's like those people just don't fucking exist because like it feels like everything is in some way autistic or ADHD trait. It's like, oh, I like drinking my boba slowly. Oh, that's an autism trait. It's like, oh, I like walking on tippy toes more. It's like it feels more comfortable. Yeah, that's an autistic trait.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I like reading my books quickly, and it's like that's an ADHD trait apparently. If it's like if you like speaking to yourself, that's an ADHD trait. It's like everything is in some way like a trait of a spectrum. It's like I feel like everyone is just like on a spectrum. Just like sometimes it's like so minor. It's just like one or two little quirks that don't affect you
Well,
much.
to
That's
be
also
fair,
the point of yeah.
well, I was going to say, to be
Go
fair,
ahead.
when you define something as a spectrum, that's the thing. You can be at 0, you can be at 1. And like you can be anywhere in between. So it's like, if we decide that autism is a spectrum, then that means everybody falls on that spectrum. They might be all the way to the left or all the way to the right or somewhere in between, but they fall somewhere in there. So in effect, everybody is autistic all of a sudden in some capacity, based on that definition.
Yeah. It's like I guess it's like now that I think about it, the idea of being neurotypical is kind of stupid. What does it mean to be neurotypical? There's no preset default state for a human brain. Every brain is made different due to genetics and biology. So we're all
There's nothing
neurodivergent
to
in some
really
way.
be. There's nothing to be typical of. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
What? Oh,
I threw it on the floor so I could use the...
yeah, that's alright. I think I burned through
So
enough
yeah.
silver ingots right away.
So yeah, congratulations, we are all autistic.
Yay.
That's the summary of this discussion. We're all autistic. Everybody in the world.
To some degree, yeah.
Well, that's what it means to be on a spectrum.
Yeah.
In
Yep.
theory, you
I
could
know
be
you can
0.
get tested for
but,
at least ADHD. It's like at least for ADHD, I actually need to get tested though, because like it is like something that like I just resonate with a lot. Like I have way too many traits for it to be like a low kind of thing. It's like I'm definitely like somewhere in the
Yeah.
higher spectrum of it, where it's like it's notable that I have ADHD. Where it's like some therapy or some treatment is probably needed for me to like be way more functional.
I think probably the
Yeah,
worst
like I
thing for
always-
me, it's like I always believed I probably had issues, but because none of them were ever addressed, I just had to deal with them. And so now, of course, I'm a 41-year-old person. It's just like, at this point, I'm a little crazy. That's just my normal. I can't
Yeah.
be upset about it anymore, I guess.
Yeah, it's like I don't
Yeah.
think it's like you want to get diagnosed to get fixed. I think you want to get diagnosed so you comprehend how you operate better, so you have like healthier coping mechanisms, maybe.
Yeah, and
It's
that's a positive outcome from that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like it's never late to figure yourself out, basically.
No, and I don't think that's true. But it's just, but it's more like to the point where I've gotten used to my quirks. It's just like,
It's like
I
at
probably,
the point, does it matter all that much?
yeah, that's kind of what I'm
Yeah.
getting at. It's like, yeah, I probably could be diagnosed. You could probably tell me exactly what's wrong with me, and I could probably ponder that. But it's also like I'm middle aged at this point. It's like,
Like,
if I got this
how much
far, I'll
difference
probably
does it
make it the
make
rest of the
this
way.
far?
You know?
Yeah, it's like how much difference does it make now?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like overall you seem to be functional, so it's like
There.
you
Speed
don't
has been
exactly
optimized.
struggle.
No, yeah. I mean, I have a job. I mean, I work in IT and everything else. I mean, I'm functional. It's fine. Now, that obviously, I probably suffer more in some cases than I should, and that's just the way it is. But like I said, at this point,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, when you're like, somewhere between 10 and 20, sure, get diagnosed, have a better life. When you're 41, it's like, I'm trying to figure out how little I need to care about anything anymore.
Yeah.
To be fair, some people decide that it's like, it's not too late. I'm 80 years old and I will get diagnosed now.
I know. I've seen that. I've seen people who, I got my ADHD, whatever, diagnosed at 60, and they're happy about that. I think I'm just at a point where it's like, I feel in control enough of myself. I don't really need to go down those avenues. Now, maybe some of that might have made my life easier 20 years ago, but like, it's what I'm saying. It's like, at this point, I'm kind of just coasting out. It's like I know what I do. I know how to do things. I'm functional.
Yeah.
I pay my bills. I pay my taxes. I keep a job. There's nothing really wrong with me per se. Maybe some things in my life could have been happier or easier or whatever. That's totally true. I believe that. But at this point, it's all
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you could argue. It's like you could argue that because you never got diagnosed, it's like you never had to gaslight yourself into a state of helplessness. Like, oh, I have ADHD. That means I can excuse everything I do because I have ADHD. That's just what I do.
Yeah,
It's like
and actually that's something
you just had. Yeah.
I don't want to pick on people who have like legitimate debilitating conditions, but I do feel like sometimes people use that as an out. It's like I could be better, but I'm autistic. Sorry, and it's like I don't like that kind of rationale. Like I mean, you can admit my autism prevents certain things, but it's not like an excuse. Like I can't behave normally because I'm autistic. Like I don't like that. That's all. I just don't like people who use it as an out so they don't have to ever better themselves. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Don't be like a TikTok white girl.
Yeah, that. I'm pretty sure none of us are going to be TikTok white girls.
Let me infantilize myself. Because I have autism, that means I need to act quirky.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Like, don't make it like that. It's an issue. It's something to deal with. It's you got to work through it, but it's not a badge of honor. Like, I don't have to respect you because I'm autistic. I don't have to act in a way that's kind and respectful to others or whatever. And I'm using autistic too much, but I'm just saying anybody who uses that kind of thing, it's like I got a condition, therefore I don't have to try. Like that's not what it is. You always have to try. You have to try in spite of your conditions. That's what you're supposed to do.
It's more like just like, okay, now I am aware of what I have. Now I can adapt and learn better methods of dealing with it. It's not just like, oh, I have this. That means like that's just how I am. I don't need to do anything about it. But it's like,
right?
When it fucking clicked with me, where it's like, oh, I definitely fucking have ADHD. It's like I cannot get diagnosed yet for it because like our medicine kind of fucking sucks here. But I have way too many check marks on that aspect to not have it. It's like at some point it's just like it put me into like this state of like just like, oh, I now have an excuse why my life sucks. And it's like, well, I cannot do this because I have ADHD, I cannot do that, I just can't do it. And it's like only recently it's like I started doing that where it's like, why am I letting this shit define me? Why am I letting this shit like fucking undermine my efforts?
And that's it. That's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah,
that's the mindset I try to have as well. It's a part of me, sure, but I'm not going to let it control me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like I'm an individual. I decided the end what I am, and ADHD doesn't define me. It's just something I have.
That's good. That's the attitude you should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something I have to deal with, but it's not, but it's something I have to deal with, but it's not something that destroys me. And that's cool.
Yeah.
That's how you should think about it.
Yeah.
This stream got weirdly like deep.
And that's fine.
A lot of my conversations tend to go that way.
I mean, hey,
that's just because I care a lot.
Yeah, I care a lot too. That's the problem with me. I guess I care about too many things. I'm always thinking about lots of things.
Yeah,
I probably shouldn't do that all the time.
Like, it feels like sometimes I care a little too much. Which, it does happen. And it does hurt a bit, but, it's better than not.
Well, it's like everything else. There's extremes. Like you shouldn't care too much, and you shouldn't not care at all. But that's always the tightrope you have to walk, because there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now, and I would say between 2023 2024 somewhere in there, I tried to care too much. I tried to be one of those things like, if there's misery in the world, I can't be happy, that kind of stuff. And that's an unhealthy attitude. I know, because I did.
Yeah, it's like,
but yes,
it's like Yeah, it's like once your mental health goes down, your physical health also goes down, either because depression doesn't allow you to function, or because it actually physically affects you. And mentally, you can affect yourself in a physical way.
Here's the big point.
It's kind of crazy
There's
how-
there's 8 billion humans on the planet. If you even think for a moment that you yourself as one person is going to fix 8 billion humans' problems, then that's the first thing you have to address.
Yeah.
It's like,
And I'm saying that from
it's like-
experience because I did that sort of thing. Well, it's not that I believed I could fix their problems. It was more like, because I can't fix their problems, therefore I should never be happy. That was the kind of mentality I was getting into.
Yeah, that's
Like,
not
if
a
they
good way
can't,
to
if they
think.
can't be happy, I can't be happy. That's a terrible attitude to have.
yeah. It's like, I'm not exactly religious, but like, brother, you're not Jesus. You don't need to carry the burden of the whole world on your back.
I feel
And
like
that
there's a
makes-
difference
yeah.
between open delusion.
Yeah, well, and what Mal just said makes sense. Like, people need to understand you as one person cannot solve the world's problems, and that's okay. You gotta. Well, first of all, here's something my dad told me. Like, as long as you're not contributing to the problems, that's the first step. Like, if you are part of the problem, well, then you're part of the problem. But if you're just if you realize there are problems in the world, that's just being empathetic. That's not by itself a problem. That's all.
Yeah.
Being aware is not the same as being miserable.
Yeah, you can understand there is suffering. You can understand there might be things you can do to help other people who are suffering. But to believe that because people are suffering, you're not allowed to be happy and you're not allowed to ever move on, or whatever was going on in my head at the time. And I'm telling you because I'm coming out of this now. It's just like, whatever that is, it doesn't make any sense, and it's impossible. If we lived our lives, if you were born and told you are now responsible for all 8 billion people, you would kill yourself. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. You can't handle, no human can handle 8 billion humans' problems. And that's something I had to come to terms with that.
Shit.
Well, I know, and I had to come to
martyr
terms
kinda
with that.
shit.
I had a problem with that because I guess I kept thinking, how can I ever be happy? How can I ever be comfortable? I know people are suffering. And that was it. And that was where my brain was dead ending. That's why I kind of stopped making content. I stopped doing videos, stopped doing streams. I stopped doing anything because I was kind of just perpetually depressed by the world. So I had to undo that and change my way of thinking.
Yeah.
So,
the
yes.
kind of
It's like-
mindset of it's unfair to these people that I can enjoy my life and they cannot.
And you just have to be okay with that.
It's like, that's where it's like, you need to be like way more logical and practical. It's like, it's good to have emotions. That's healthy. That's like what a functioning normal person should do. If you don't have emotions, that actually is like a sign of you being like kind of off into your head kind of thing.
Well,
it's like-
you're
You need to like sometimes, it's like sometimes you need to,
Sociopath.
like actually enable
Sociopath
your
is the
logical
word,
side. Yeah. It's like you need to sometimes enable your logical side of the brain and override the emotional part, because like it's like, is this worth a shit to like care about things you cannot affect? No, it's not. It's like you're making yourself miserable. By extension, you make people around you miserable, because like empathy just works that way. Where it's like, if someone is miserable around you, that rubs off on you. So you're taking on the suffering of the whole world. You become miserable. Your misery spreads to other people. It's like, okay, that's not very practical.
It's not practical. It's not logical. Yes, but you're correct. I mean, but these are the things we all think about, and we keep thinking we're responsible for different things.
Yeah, that's why it's like, that's why it's like, you just like enable your logic and think like, okay, is this something I cannot? Is this something I can affect? No. Okay, stop thinking about it. What can I
that's
affect?
what I was talking
Yeah.
about that other time with the
Yeah.
don't worry about it chart.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. That is like a very good like mentality to have. If you can do something about it, do something about it. If it's something out of your hands, then don't fucking care. Don't care about it.
Yeah, you don't need to waste your energy on it.
Yeah, every moment you spend worrying or thinking about something you cannot do anything about, that's literally wasted energy.
You're absolutely right. and I've wasted a lot of energy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like even if you know that rationally, it's hard to override that like instinctual desire to do this shit. It's like I still need to like practice what I preach quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Oh, we all do. That's not you. It's the old do what I say, not what I do routine. But yeah, you're right. I mean, you can always give advice. You could, especially when you're talking from experience. You can say, "Don't do this." I can tell you, it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I do have like this like kind of delusional like desire for myself. It's like I want to be an icon for other people. I want to be an idol for other people. I want to inspire other people, but that means I need to lead by example. Like to be a good leader, I need to show things. I shouldn't just talk about them. I should show something. It's like unless you're a fucking fraud and a con artist, then I guess you can just talk and not show. But I'm not a fucking con artist.
And that's a big deal. You're not a con, and I. That's another thing I think about in life. It's just like, boy, there's so much money I could have made if I just screwed people all the time. Like that's.
Yeah, but
I'm learning that more and more. If you're a criminal, see, okay, the phrase "crime doesn't pay" is bullshit. Crime absolutely, it'll pay better than any job you'll ever have if you're good at it. If you're good at it, that is the the little.
It's like, that's like the big thing here is that like.
Yeah, that's one of the
good
few jobs that
criminal-
have an actual skill curve.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like to be a good criminal, it's actually like out of heavy lifting if you think about it, depending on what kind of crime you do and how well it pays. But it's like you either need to be conditioned into it, or you just need to actually like be a sociopath. It's like I will give credit where it's like the emotional baggage of being a criminal and the constant anxiety of it, I will probably not be able to handle at all. It's like I morally cannot allow myself to become people like those people. But I also just literally would not be able to handle it mentally. The guilt would actually eat me alive. These people do not have guilt. That's why they can't do it.
No, and that's a good point. I mean, exactly for the same reason. If I thought I was constantly screwing people as a means of existing, I'd probably start to hate myself too. And that's the difference.
Yeah,
that I can hate myself because I feel like scum.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, it seems like, at least in modern times, people are becoming more and more aware of like what it means to like actually be a scumbag and how valuable people that are genuinely good people are. So it's like I feel like that kind of shit gets valued more nowadays. It's like sure, crime still pays, but it feels like more and more people are starting to actually like show more appreciation towards people that aren't scumbags. Or maybe it's just like my personal bias that I'm looking at more. It's like I always say, like, don't take good people for granted, because if good is taken for granted, then like, what is the point of being good if you don't like take anything? It's like, oh, it's just common decency and bare minimum that you should be a good person.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. It's like, good behavior should be rewarded. I'm not saying monetarily. I'm saying, like, acknowledge it. Fucking acknowledge it. The only reason a lot of people succumb to, like, doing stuff for clout is because no one acknowledges them being good people.
Well, actually, even to that point, what's worse is a lot of them make money being assholes. That's the best part. You didn't even get to that.
It's like it's like we're social animals. We like strive of socialization and recognition and validation. So if you don't validate good behavior, guess what? People will defect towards being kind of morally gray or evil because that gives them attention. It gives them validation. It gives them something. It makes them feel something. It's like, like people say that like the worst art you could ever create is the one that creates indifference when it's forgettable. And that's how people treat good people, as forgettable. It's like, that's just bare minimum. That's how you should be. No wonder people just like start doing stupid shit instead.
Well, like I said, probably the worst part is they get monetarily awarded for being terrible people.
Literally Twitter.
That.
It's like it's like you profit off of your blue check mark if you get out of engagement. And guess what gets you a lot of engagement? being a provocative piece of shit. So
Yeah.
you troll and you get paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how many people do you think on Twitter say some of the wildest fucking far right opinions they could ever say, or they just like straight up like, I know, put Hitler on their profile picture, and they are not even on that political spectrum. They don't actually give a shit. They just do it because they know it will give them engagement and they will get paid for it.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's like just through the validation and attention alone, bad behavior gets rewarded.
And
So
that's
like,
part of what
yeah.
frustrates me in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put effort,
And
or I
there's also
try to
this-
put effort into things, and then the people who just go around and bother other people and make their lives miserable, they make all the money and get all the attention. So great. All right.
Yeah. It's a very emotionally manipulative thing, and it's like, there's also another psychological aspect, the fact that like we are wired to notice negative things way more than positive ones. It's like noticing positive things is something we need to train to do. That is something like we need to go to therapy or just like be very aware of. Because our brain is wired to like notice negative things because of survival instincts and all that.
Yeah. I imagine a certain amount of. I was gonna say, a certain amount of humanity's problems probably comes from things that didn't translate quite right from the animal world.
Like hiccups.
Hiccups.
Oh, that's easy. You can just stop.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. You're not even lying. Like one of my friends said that like hiccups is something you can just like think out of your system. Where it's like you just say, it's like you just believe that hiccups don't exist and you stop having them.
No, I can acknowledge them. I just choose not to, and that's it. And like,
Yeah.
It's like
there was this one time in the Navy, like one of the guys under my command, technically, started doing it. I'm like, yeah, you can just stop and it'll stop. And he's like, that's not how it works. I'm like, oh yeah, do it. And he's like, okay. And then he did, and it worked, and it blew his mind.
Just
Yeah,
stop
it's like-
and it'll work.
hiccups is like one of those like leftover like psychological things or like biological things that are like at this point they are just like completely psychological remnant where it's like you can just like forget them. You can forget that they exist and they stop happening.
I've noticed if I get them, I have a certain amount of ability to at least push back on the, I don't know what you call it, the instinct, I guess, of the actual hiccup.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I have learned that I
Yeah.
have some conscious control over what's happening. I can't completely inhibit the hiccup itself, but I can stop myself from hiccuping long enough to cause the irritation to go away. I think that's the gist.
Yeah, the easiest way I told them how to do it is try to breathe manually. Which doesn't make much sense because it always is, but, you know.
My trick usually is just to hold your breath for a couple of seconds.
Yeah,
Just-
that'll work too.
Yeah, just stop any like respiratory processes happening completely and hiccups stop.
Yeah. But, like, holding your breath is why I say that breathing is a manual action. If you can choose to make it stop, and you can choose to make it start, and you can choose how fast you do it, it is a manual function.
It kind of is and kind of isn't. As far as I understand it, if you go unconscious, your brainstem does take over, and I mean that kind of makes sense because otherwise you could easily suffocate yourself just by will. That doesn't really work because if you do pass out, then in fact your brain will take over and kind of automate that process. So
Yeah,
it's
minimal
it's
effort.
true. Right, it's true as long as you're conscious, you can control your breathing, but if you go unconscious, then you will in fact just go to brainstem default mode after that, so yeah. Whatever. It's just a
it's
thing.
like a hybrid. It's like a hybrid process basically. Where it's like you can choose to control it, or you can let your muscle memory do it.
Which, at that point, it is still technically a part of your brain doing it. It's just because it's so minimal effort, it feels automated.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise you would
Especially
die in
if
your
you're
sleep.
so
You
used
would
to
die in your
doing
sleep if it wasn't if it couldn't be automated, you'd die in your sleep. I mean, that's kind of how it is. You'd go to sleep
That
and
would be
die
like-
because you would forget to breathe.
That would be so fucking funny. It's
But
like
also,
okay,
the feeling... Yeah.
Okay, so here's a hypothetical scenario. Wizards exist, and the first thing they fucking do to you is you are now breathing manually. Like they just straight up cast a spell on you, so now you cannot breathe automatically. Next time you fall asleep, you suffocate. It's like, think about it, how fucked up that is. It's like the looming threat of I have a few days to live because I cannot breathe automatically anymore. The moment I pass out, I'm dead.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. I'll give you that.
I was gonna say, like, not only is the amount of effort to breathe minimal in of itself, but also us being used to doing it for so long negates that feeling even further.
That is true.
It's just like we're used to it, so it's just like any task we're used to doing already greatly reduces the effort and mental process required to perform. On top of a task that's already so minimal in what it requires of us, then I can understand why a lot of people would believe that it's just an automatic function.
Well, that's what's weird about it, because it is and it isn't, which is kind of unusual for most brain things. For exactly what we were talking about, it's like you can, if you didn't have an automated breathing function, you would go to sleep and die. Like that's how simple it is. You have to have an automated breathing. You just have to.
Oh yeah, there's like another hybrid process we have in our system and blinking. Same thing. You can do it manually or reflexively.
Right.
Also, what is this block?
Podzol, I think, or mycelium. It's like it was planted here just so we could like grow mushrooms.
Mm.
But I think at this point we have so many mushrooms that we don't need this block, but whatever. It's like it doesn't really harm anyone.
I just saw a bunch of particles coming out of it. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh, it's summoning an end game boss, and it just destroys the world. Yeah.
Ah, I gotcha.
We have
Oh,
we
of
have 5
course.
days to live.
Well, I did the stupid thing where I let myself get too thirsty here, and now I can no longer see my UI to fix it.
I don't. Oh,
I don't
You can
know
drink the
what
snow.
well, can I? Oh,
Yeah, just crouch and look up and activate it.
oh,
You have to,
doesn't-
like, grab at it. You have to be where it's snowing.
Oh, okay.
There.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Yep, I got it. I got it. Cool. Thank you. Ah, I can see again. Hooray. I didn't know that worked with snow. I thought we tried that with snow and it didn't work. Or maybe it was the canteens that didn't work. Yeah, whatever.
No, the canteens fill on it, too.
Well, either way.
I also kind of like it's like I also kind of fucking remember it not working before. That's weird.
Yeah, I thought it didn't work. I thought we tried this.
You have
Did
to
we
be
just Mandela
empty-handed.
affect ourselves? Oh, that probably was the case. It's like I felt like maybe Mandela affect ourselves.
Yeah, Mandela ourselves.
I've always gotten it to work. I've told you guys about it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We all seem to agree that it didn't work, but apparently it does. So I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, Blood. At this point, when Antonio said that, now it feels like you're trying to gaslight us.
Well, actually, it's again, we're talking about human behaviors. That probably is a human behavior where it's like if somebody says it can't be done, it causes doubt among everybody else, and so we all start becoming, preconceived. This isn't going to work. So when it doesn't work, even if we screwed up, like we just believe it. Well, it's not going to work. We knew it wasn't going to work. That's
Yeah,
actually
but I also
probably
have been confirmed to be clinically insane, so...
Housing.
Communal
Housing-
mind doesn't affect me as easily.
causing doubt.
Well, that may also be true, but either way, for the rest of us, we probably were programmed to believe this would never work, so we just didn't try anymore. That's all. Honestly, the more you like really look into human brains, the more you start thinking, boy, we barely function. Like, we're all one step away from some kind of insanity.
Funnily
That's
enough,
like...
after taking psychology, it's
Yeah.
like I had a base level understanding of how the minds work. It was when I started learning programming that I was able to understand brains better.
Interesting.
That's like the funny thing. Yeah, that's like the funny thing with me, where it's like, for me, I started understanding how brains work when I started like, kind of like comparing the brain's function to functions of a computer.
Yeah. It's like, once I started making the connections of code, I'm like, okay, well, this is the base of processes for logic and thought and stuff, so it's just like, well, then this is probably how the base level for organic thoughts work as well.
For a second, I thought that this username was Cum Dumpster, but no, it's KHD Dumpster, and it's another one.
Yeah, no, I can see where you're coming from. Yes, come dumpster. Yeah, I don't know. Humans. Well, I think all life on this planet, it's kind of a machine if you think about it. We're all kinds of machines. We're just flesh machines. They're built a little different, but you know, we have functions. We need inputs. We need outputs. You know, we have power supplies. And, you know, and eventually we break down.
On electricity, by the way. We literally operate on electricity as well.
Well, that's true, yeah. Your nerve connections are all electrical.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a mind-blowing moment for me when I realized that your brain generates electricity.
Yeah, we are electrical creatures, just like the things we make are electrical. It's very similar. I guess we just kind of went with what we understood, even if we didn't completely understand it.
It's like, it kind of gives me comfort knowing that we are basically just like very advanced meat hardware.
In a way, yeah. I mean, that's when you think about it, we're not really more special in the universe or the planet, the universe, or any grand scale. We're not that special. You know, we just we have a function. We're machines. Yeah, we were machines that were constructed from some primordial process that came before all of our lives, but. Yeah, that's all we are.
We are electrical meat paste, operating a bone mech, wearing meat armor.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. Yep.
Yeah. It's like I would say that humanity is special, and like it depends on the person if it's in a bad or a good way, but we are pretty fucking special in the universe since we did not see another species that is just as like inventive and creative as us. It is sometimes that creativity is a bad thing. It's just like it's like I cannot help but still feel proud of humanity even with all its downsides, where it's like, okay, find me another species just like humans. Or something better than humans. It's very hard.
Yep, well, as for our understanding, well, as we understand it, it's not, we don't know any other species to be as advanced as we are. That's the simple answer.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to finding another species that is just as advanced as us. Because I'm a xenophobe, so the sooner the better.
It sure would be interesting.
Yeah.
It's like the thing I mentioned this morning where I read a news article where they were talking about, I don't know, they were doing some research, they were making a new 5G, receiver chip for phones or something, and they had AI do it. And apparently the AI came up with a better chip than the humans could, in 30 minutes. That would take them like 2 weeks. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
In before it has like a minor oversight that like makes the fucking device explode.
Yeah. But to me, that sounds really cool. Does it function?
Well, AI is one of those things we can all have a lot of arguments about, but I would say if you're using AI to help engineering that can help all people, That's great. That is a fantastic
Yeah.
use of that kind of technology. It's all the
Yeah, like,
bullshit
I've
we
seen
keep
people-
dealing with.
I've seen people
well, you know,
talk
like-
about having them do medical stuff. That is
Well,
amazing,
okay.
especially when you've got something that can
Medical
analyze and
diagnostics.
identify patterns.
Exactly. Medical diagnostics is a
Multitudes
great use
faster.
for it. Medical insurance, however, should not be using AI to deny claims, because they are.
Yeah, I know
So-
that.
AI is AI is still kind of bad at math.
No, this is what
Yeah,
I
is it
always
because
say.
of
It makes it very simple. Nuclear energy. Nuclear energy can make power plants. Nuclear energy can make bombs. Who is using it, and what is their goal? Right? That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
AI can be used for
It's not
terrible
the
things.
tool's
It can be
fault
used
it's
to.
getting misused.
It can be used
like-
to fool people. It can take people's jobs away. It can do all kinds of terrible things. Or we could use it for engineering. We could use it to develop new things that we couldn't, conceive
Yeah.
at least as fast as the AI. That's good use. Again, that's
it's
the
like-
same thing.
It's like AI has so much potential to just finally bring us to a utopia. If only we could like get rid of a few shitty actors in our society that don't want utopias to happen.
There
But
will
at that
always
point, I
be
feel like I'll get a bit too radical if I start talking about that.
there will always be shitty actors, no matter what the system is. That's an unfortunate reality of humanity.
It's like people just need to be more insistent on regulations. If people should stop pussyfooting and just like, oh, but like we don't want to be the bad guys. We don't want to oppress people. Society oppresses people by default because it has laws. Laws are oppression if you think about it. It's like it's a mutually agreed on oppression because like full freedom is anarchy. Anarchy means chaos. And find me as advanced, like properly civilized
Freedom
city
and
that
safety
operates
is a
on anarchy.
direct trade-off.
Yeah.
That's the
It's like-
issue with that.
Society is a literal contract where it's like you sacrifice your freedom for a better comfort of life. It's a give and take thing. It's like anyone who thinks that they can like benefit from society without giving back to it, I think, are the people that don't deserve to live in a society. It's like, it doesn't matter how like disabled you may be. There's always something you can do to give back to society. There's always something you can do. You can be a singer, you can be an artist, you can be a comedian, you can like do something that doesn't require legs, you can do something that doesn't require arms, you can do something that doesn't require you to speak. It's like there's like so many options for how you could contribute to society, even when like you're extremely like what is the word? I forgot the word it left me. But basically it's like there's always something that can be done back. So it's like you don't just constantly selfishly take away. So it pisses me off even further when able-bodied people take from society without giving back to it, and they are proud of it. Like, oh, I don't give back to society because I'm such a sigma. It's like, no, you're not a sigma. You're a parasite. You're a fucking parasite.
Yeah.
You're a cancerous growth. You need to be cut out.
You figured it out.
Yeah.
It's like if a society could be imagined as a body, then someone who appropriates a lot of resources from society and accumulates it all in one spot without like distributing it, that's basically a cancerous growth that will slowly kill society as a body.
I was actually talking with my grandma about this a while ago, saying anything that can inhabit life should in of itself be considered a living being. This was mainly us talking about the Earth itself, how it's got its own ecosystems and things, and how it adapts based on what's going on. Like, you know, things get
Final
colder, so it
Fantasy
will
7 type
snow,
shit.
and the snow will reflect sunlight. Or
Final Fantasy 7 type shit.
Yeah, that.
I actually like
didn't get what
I
you
actually
said.
like downloaded. Yeah, it's like I actually downloaded like. I'm just segueing all over the place. It's like I get your point though. It's like yeah, I'm glad someone else thinks the same way as I do about like society and the planet and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like I'll segue from that to Final Fantasy VII, and from that I'll say that I actually installed like an emulator on phone for PS1 games, and that was the best decision I ever made because most mobile games suck ass otherwise. And I do have Final Fantasy VII on it, so
Yeah.
I can just like play one of the most superbly acclaimed RPGs of all time on my phone, and that's great. Oh, and alongside Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross as well, Xenogears, like that's like a bunch of very good RPGs during that era.
Yeah.
It's like trying to complete these 4 games will probably take me months.
Yeah. But I was basically getting to that thought because I was reminded of it when you were talking about people taking from society without contributing being a cancerous growth. Because we were talking about, when I was talking about this with my grandma, we were talking about environmental conservation and how the worse we treat the world, the more hazardous the environment is going to be. Like the world has an immune system trying to remove the disease.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's like a bit of fantastical thinking, but it's more like just like a cause and effect where it's like you're killing off different species of animals. Obviously, ecosystem will suffer. You cut down a bunch of trees, ecosystem will suffer. You emit a lot of fucking fumes and gases, of course, ecosystem will suffer. You drill too much into the earth, of course, the geology will suffer.
Yeah.
Tectonic plates will be fucking displaced and all that kind of bullshit. It's like cause and effect. It's like the only people that don't comprehend that are people that actually do comprehend it. They just don't care because by the time consequences will arrive, they probably will be long dead, and they don't. So why should they care? Which is crazy because like these people still are reproducing. So they're like, hey son, I will leech as much stuff as I can from this planet, and our entire family will be rich. But good luck surviving in the fucking fallout of my actions.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
It's like,
What
maybe
would
you'll
you
be
care?
able to build
You're
a rocket
dead.
to Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, hey son, build a rocket to Mars because I leashed everything I can from this planet and it will probably be dead by the time you're like 80. You should probably move to a different planet. That's probably how rich people think. Like, oh, it'll just escape on a rocket.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
assholes. Anyway, can't do anything about them. Not yet, at least. So shouldn't really be mad about it. It's fun to vent about how stupid and bad rich people are, though. It's just fun. I'm so intelligent
Sure.
and cool. I'm so much smarter and cooler than them. You see, I'm the real Sigma.
That's right.
Yes, we all need to follow Maoism.
Yeah, Maoism.
Wait, is this an actual movement, by the way? It sounds like it would be an actual fucking movement.
Well, there's Taoism. I think that's what we're making
Yes,
fun
I
of.
was making a pun
Yeah.
on that.
Okay, it's not Mao like you isn't, but there is Maoism, which is official Mao Zedong thought is a variety of Marxism-Leninism that Mao Zedong developed while
Oh.
trying to realize a socialist revolution in agricultural pre-industrial society of the Republic of China.
I didn't even know it was
yeah.
a thing. I was just trying to be funny.
Yeah, I know. It's like it. I'm pretty sure most of us did not even know what exactly Mao is. It's like I just know that it sounded familiar, so I had to fucking cross-reference
Yeah.
it.
There's a big thing. I'm gonna go kill it.
Okay.
Big thing, gonna go kill it. Big thing.
I like how it's like we're playing Minecraft, but at this point it's more like just talking kind of category where it's like we're just like running around the base and just yapping. It's like I think
Yeah,
I've seen this exact fucking yeah.
Which is
I've seen the
just as
exact
fun because
fucking-
I kind of have to wrap this up anyway because I got other stuff going on today.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I thought we had a pretty good talk here. I mean, honestly, even stuff about like how do you think about streaming? You know, what should have fun with it more than just
Yeah.
worry about metrics. I mean, that's good stuff. And
Yeah.
even what
Yeah.
you're saying, like just because you think other people wouldn't be interested, well, you can't speak for every other person on the planet. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, it's like
But it is
literally,
true,
just
though.
like
There
yeah.
is likely going to be someone who will be interested.
It's like literally just like whenever you have a chance, just stream. Just instead of doing something on your own, just stream. Even if it's going to be 0 viewers, even if it's going to be 1 or 2 viewers, still just stream because like it's still you being online, being on the tabs somewhere. Someone will see it, someone will notice it, someone will get curious.
I will consider
Even
it
if
next
it-
time. Next time, like working on a personal project, you know, like where I'm planning the next 4 hours. I'm going to work on this. I could possibly make that a stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even if it's not potential viewers directly noticing it, Twitch itself will probably also be noticing, like, hey, this guy is streaming a bunch. We should
No,
get him
you're
some
not
more
wrong.
Oh yeah,
attention.
the algorithm. Yeah, the
Well, no,
algorithm.
that's and there's even ratings in Twitch. Like right now, I think I'm considered an associate or something, whatever is below partner. And so partner, it's like I think it's something like if you stream 8 days in a month, I think. And there's other things like you have to have so many subscribers and there's some other metrics. But yeah, Twitch does listen, if you want to call it that. They do care. If I stream more often and do more things, they will rank that up. I could become a so-called partner, which is where, you know, anyone who ever makes money on Twitch gets to partnership. I don't expect to get there
And by the way,
for a while, but if ever.
by the way, yet again, I must tell you, I implore you, I beseech you to start actually announcing your streams on social media, whatever you have.
Currently, all I have is
just
Blue
announce it.
Sky. Yeah, but yeah, I could post it on Blue Sky,
Yeah.
but that's all I got. I could
Blue
I
Sky's
could do
fine.
Blue Sky, and I could do a Discord server announcement. Those are the only two things I have at the moment because I
Yeah.
deleted everything else because
Yeah.
social media is a horrible, horrible place to be. Anyway,
Yeah,
I guess
Yeah.
just like it's like just an hour in advance, just like announce that you're going to stream. It's like
yeah,
give
I'll
people
think
enough time
about
to
that.
notice it.
Well, anyway, I think that's the end of this stream for now. So we'll just
Yeah.
pick it up next time. But yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
cool, and
Bye. Okay.
and thank you, Stephen Atachi or whatever, for remix talk. All right, well, see everyone later.